teach the word, prophesy the downfall of America, the uprising of our people, the nation of Israel, the real Israelites that came out of Egypt. Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. First and foremost, like all praises to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash,
Barak Yahweh,
Barak Yahweh,
Barak Yahushai,
Barak Yahweh,
Barak Yahweh,
Barak
Barak
Yahushai,
Barak Yahweh,
Barak
Barak
Yahushai,
Yahushai. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai,
right.
who the world, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, the man that's going to come back and deliver us. You know,
right.
double honors to the apostle and elders of great millstone, you know, that taught us his word. But hey, we're just gonna get right into it. Get that Proverbs 1:20.
Proverbs chapter 1 verse 20. Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets.
Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. That's why you see us out here on the street corners in every major city in America and around the world. Because that's what the Lord told us to do: come out to the highways and the byways and prophesy.
Right.
Give warning to our people. Give warning from me. What type of warning? The destruction that's coming, man. That ultimately, that nuclear destruction. Also, we have to warn our people about what the scriptures call the hour of temptation. You know, when Esau, the devil, is going to release, you know, this microchip, man, the charagma, the mark of the beast.
Yep.
You know, and we're out here to tell our people not to take that chip, man. Because if you take that chip, you're pledging your allegiance, you know, to the devil. You know, you need to pledge your allegiance to Yahweh Shai, man, through faith. You know, you're not gonna be able to buy anything, nor are you gonna be able to sell anything.
Got something for you, Al.
Go.
This is Matthew 22:9. It says, "Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as you shall find, bid to the marriage."
Bid to the marriage, man. This is the coming back of Yahweh Shai, man. That's the marriage, man. Getting delivered, being beamed up in that chariot, man. That's the only way you're gonna be saved from this nuclear destruction.
That's right.
We have to go to our people, to the streets and do it, you know? Not from behind, you know, in the comfort of your home, you know, not in a harlot house, a church. You know, you gotta come out here to the streets, you know?
That's right.
That's the main part.
I got another one, Al.
Everybody want to be invited to a family wedding, or they want to be invited to an event. But here it is, the ultimate wedding. Yahweh Shai is crying out to our people, inviting them to the ultimate wedding, but they don't want to take to the invitation. They don't even want to hear it.
Why is that? Because not everyone is invited. No, the
Ultimately,
only ones that is invited is the elect. They got that wedding invitation.
Right? Hey, invite only.
invite only.
Invite only. Exclusive.
Yeah, exclusive, right?
You know?
The initiated souls, man. Okay?
Yeah, that marriage, man. Coming back with our Savior, Yahweh Shai, man. It's
I got another
exclusive invitation, man.
Yep.
Because back in the day, back in Egypt, man, everyone had that invitation to be delivered. All right? Look what happened. So the Most High, he's not going to deliver all Israel,
Yep.
you know, out of Egypt.
Because look what happened when he did.
Yeah.
Jake was talking shit. Jake wasn't
Reckless,
believing. Jake wanted to worship a golden calf. You know? So the Lord just had that generation 40 years in the wilderness going in circles, man.
Yeah,
that generation, the Lord didn't want to go inhabit the promised land.
That's right.
He built up a new generation, just like the Lord is building up a generation now that's going to partake of the first resurrection, man. You know?
That's right.
I had something. Y'all got something? It's Proverbs 8:1. If not wisdom cry, and understanding put forth her voice, she standeth in the top of the high places, by the way in the places of the paths. She crieth at the gates, at the entry of the city, at the coming in at the doors. Unto you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of men.
That's right, man. Out here on the gates, man. We're supposed to scream, we're supposed to shout at the gates to where the nobles will have to say, hey, man, what the fuck's going on, man?
Yep.
Bring us before them, you know?
Yeah, Wisdom of Solomon 5. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness,
man.
you know, before the faces of them that have afflicted them, man. You know, and this has become a problem to Esau Edom.
That's right.
You know,
Yeah.
so where he's gonna eventually address this.
Yeah, main reason why, because this is this is something that he cannot control, you know? And this wasn't, at the end of the day, set up by men. which
right.
is set up by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. When you go to 2 Thessalonians, the scripture says that he shall consume them with the spirit of his mouth.
That's right.
All right, part of his mouth is the prophets, man.
That's
That
right.
exposing you devils. Okay?
Just
He's-
like, yep. I'm sorry, bro.
Esau, he paid millions, probably billions of dollars to hide this truth, man.
Yeah, man.
And he can't figure out how do we learn? How do we understand this? How do we get this knowledge, man? Our apostles brought that out, man.
Yeah.
Spirit of the Lord, man. We got divine intervention intervention happening, man. Okay?
And the scripture said, the seed shall be put out, and
Faith shall flourish.
faith shall flourish.
Yeah. Hey, because at the end of the day, this is something that they've been trying to infiltrate, been trying to take down. That's why they set up all these false prophets, send guys like Vocab alone, pay off certain Israelite groups to not teach the truth. All right, but one thing they can't do is they can't stop the truth, man.
That's right.
Right, just like Pharaoh couldn't do nothing when the Lord sent Moses and Aaron. What you gonna do? You know, you're just a human being.
Right.
Yeah. Tried everything.
They're I'm sorry,
Go ahead.
they try to make it seem like they got it all figured out. Nah, you learning as time is going, man.
Hey, bro, it's because the prophets is revealing Esau. Everybody's questioning Esau, even his own people.
Yep.
You know.
His own tongue falling on him. But I got a major prophecy right here, man. Major prophecy. This is Revelation 11 and 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified.
That's right, man. It's talking about right here in America.
Yeah.
Sodom and Egypt, a hybrid. All the other past kingdoms, all the Greek
right.
kingdoms, Rome, back here today, man.
Yeah, they built America, throughout all of America, they have buildings and replicas of ancient kingdoms like Babylon, Egypt, Assyria.
Monument,
Yeah, all that,
obelisks.
yeah, all these that go back to these other nations' gods, they have it here in America, man.
And they got the pyramids on the back of the dollars.
Yeah.
The pyramid in Vegas, you know?
Roman numerals.
And they got all that
Hey.
that Babylonian
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, like the what's that? Y'all know that half man and lion, the wings?
Oh, the wings. Yeah, I forgot what they call
Yeah.
it, man.
They have that. What freeway is that? They have it on over there by I think, forgot the freeway. It's like a big casino. And they had that.
You talking about like over there by like Corona and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there.
They
have
it's
that stuff.
like a outdoor mall type stuff.
Yup,
Yeah.
That.
I think that's the 90. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, this Esau Edom, he takes all the he worships all the false gods from these other kingdoms, man.
Right.
And repackages
Yeah.
these demons, man.
Slaps a new name on it. You know?
Yep.
And has our people falling into those traps, man. Worshiping that stuff.
Yep.
Main one is Caesar Borgia, who they call Jesus Christ. You know?
Right, because the scripture said, where also our Lord was crucified.
Yeah.
Meaning, because we know that the Lord wasn't on this side of the earth. He wasn't physically crucified on this side of the earth. It means crossed out. All right. They put away the real images and put up the false images, man.
Yeah.
Dealing with that iconoclasm. You know, going back to the Renaissance era, which Renaissance means a rebirth. Rebirth of who? Esau Edom. The scripture speak of him coming out the caves and deceiving everyone, man.
Yeah, Malachi says we are desolate. We must
We'll
build.
build up the desolate places.
Yeah.
You know? So this is, hey, you gotta understand history to get the mystery, man.
That's right, man. Our people fell head over feet for that Caesar Borgia shit, man.
Still.
Even with the truth out, our people were still falling for it.
Mainly
Still
the-
won't give it up.
Mainly that northern kingdom, man.
Yeah, those 10 tribes.
Y'all got a double blindness on you, man.
That's why the Lord can't save everybody this time around, man.
Yeah. The only saving they need is death. That's the only way.
Mercy kill.
Yeah, because the scripture does say all Israel must be saved. All right, but the way that the ones that don't make it on this side is going to be saved is through death and be born through the elect, the ones that make it.
Right. Another major prophecy that the brother just read was their bodies shall lie dead. Read that again, bro.
Yep.
The bodies shall be lie dead.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city.
The dead body shall lie in the street of that city, man. the Lord said, man, the slain of the Lord shall be many. And that's another reason why we have to come out here to prophesy and to warn our people about a time called the time of Jacob's trouble, man. So a lot of our people are gonna die in that time, man.
Yeah.
Not just with the missiles, man. There's gonna be a lot of death. But when this devil implements his new world order, man.
Yeah, man, I want to read this because it's not talking about physically dead, all right? It's talking about spiritually dead. Now, this is Matthew 8:22. It says, but Yahweh said unto him, follow me and let the dead bury their dead. Now, obviously, the dead, the physically dead, can't bury the physically dead. So the Lord is talking about something else. So let me go to the word dead. Necros, right? Like necroman, what do they call it? Like dealing with, you know,
Dead.
yeah. So it says, properly one that has breath is last, lifeless, deceased, departed, one whose soul is in heaven or hell, you know. But then it goes metaphor, spiritually dead, destitute of life, destitute of a life that recognizes and is devoted to the Most High. Because giving up to transgressions and sin, right? The scriptures say, how does it go? Congregation of the dead.
I got it right here.
Okay. Yeah.
Proverbs 21:16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
So our people wandered out of the way of understanding, which was the plan of the Most High, and now their lives are no more devoted to the Most High. Now they're living in trespasses and sins, which makes you spiritually dead, man. You're of the congregation of the dead, okay?
Because the wages of sin is death.
Yep.
You know? And if you live in a sinful life, you're pretty much a dead man walking. You know?
Yep. It says, and their dead bodies, spiritually dead, shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, America, where also our Lord was crucified. And there the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, which is a 350-year period, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them and make merry, and shall send gifts one to another, because these two prophets tormented them that dwell on the earth. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them. And they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
Yeah, time and a half of times, man. At 3 days and a half when the first slave ships touched down in America, you know? Roughly up to around 1970s. You know?
Hey, bro, that's when that prophecy fulfilled of Ezekiel 37. The sinews, the tenders, and
Breath.
the
Yeah,
bread.
Yeah, ultimately, that's the breath.
Yeah,
The breath that, because, you know, sinews and tenders is something that holds the muscle together. You have, throughout the time that Jake's been here, you have all these groups, Jake, you know, rising up, like the Black Panther Party. You had Issachar, they had certain groups of Issachar ganging up together, trying to, you know, go against this devil, trying to build up a cause. But ultimately, they didn't have that breath, which was his truth, the life, which breath is what gives you life, okay? The first thing when a baby is born, the doctor checks if it's breathing, you know?
That's like Brian is a good sign.
Gone.
point.
But it's going into, that chapter's going into, you know, yeah, you got Jake that know they're Israelites, but they don't have the spirit of the Lord, man. They don't have the pure truth, man.
Like these other camps out here, man, that refuse to teach the name.
They got the bones,
they have the
sinew, and all of that.
They don't have the breath. You know? So yeah, they would be spiritually dead. Slack on that. You know?
I got some. This is John 6:63. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life.
So, hey, it's the spirit that bring you from a dead state to being alive.
When you look
Yeah,
up,
you gotta get, that's where that word quicken comes from.
Yeah, to make alive.
yeah, when you got the quickeneth, the Greek word is zoopio, which means to produce alive, beget, or bear living, young. Of the spirit quickening as respects the spirit, metaphor of seeds quicken into life, springing up, growing, quicken.
And when did we
Give
become
life.
quickened, bro? When we found Yahweh Shai, because the scripture says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. So when we came across this gospel and we heard about Yahweh Shai, we became alive. We became activated, man, in the spirit.
Hey, When you look for, when you're in the darkness, look for the light. That's the bus sign.
Wow.
Because at the end of the day, we were all at one point darkness, but we're looking for the light, which that light starts with Yahweh Shai. It says, Yahweh Shai said in John 8:12, He is the light, and whosoever follow Him will not walk in darkness.
Right. Yeah, and the scriptures tell you that the wicked, they know not at what they stumble. You know, you walk in the darkness, you bound to trip over any and everything. You know,
Yeah.
but we have light in our path. The scriptures speak about the law of the Lord being a lamp. You know, somebody grab Baruch 4, man. Because it speaks about being illuminated. Wow, man.
I got
Beautiful.
you. Baruch chapter 4 and 1. This is the book of the commandments of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, and the law that endured forever. Not just for a short period of time, that means it's done away with forever.
Yeah, it will never be done away with. Because in the kingdom, we're going to have to teach the nations the laws. It will never be done away with. That's going to make the earth a righteous kingdom. Because the laws of Yahweh by Shema Shai are going to be implemented, man. And they're going to be forced upon you, man.
Yeah,
all right?
That's why the scripture says they are surely a wise people.
You were on before? Yeah.
They shall say why? Because we have the laws.
A wise and understanding people.
Yeah.
Because the Lord gave us the secrets, man. We got the secrets
Secrets to life.
to life, man. You know, like we know what to eat, what not to eat. These other nations don't know that.
They eat anything, man.
Now with this technology, they're able to go a little deeper and find out what's really good. But the law of the Lord was already on that from the jump.
It says there's nothing new.
Under the sun, that's it.
It says, all they that keep it shall come to life. But
Look at
it's
that. All that keep it shall come to life.
to life, yeah.
So we were in darkness. Then we heard this truth, and Yahweh Shema Shai put His Spirit on us. We came to life, man. By keeping the law, man. By believing and keeping the laws, man. It's a guide. It's a guide. It's a guide to the Most High, man.
Schoolmaster.
Schoolmaster, man.
But such as leave it shall die. Turn thee.
Going back to the spiritually dead.
Yeah, come.
Our people left off from it. Now look at our people. They're destroyed.
Yeah, like the scripture says, this is your wisdom inside of the nations.
See, but our people look at the nations. Oh, and then they want to be like the nations. Nah, the nations should look at you and want to be like you.
Right. And it says, turn thee, O Jacob, take hold of it, walk in the presence of the light thereof, that ye may be illuminated.
Hey, like Balaam, when he saw the kingdom, when he saw when the Lord showed him what Israel was going to receive at the end, the man, surely this is a wise people. You know,
That's people.
yeah, he wanted to be Jake. You know,
Look at Ruth.
yeah.
She wanted to be Jake.
That's right. And that's a good example of how the nation is going to cleave onto us, you know, in the kingdom.
Hey, both Lukes.
Yeah.
Hey, and it also shows we don't need you, nigga woman. You know, we could bring back
nah.
with the
Hey.
either woman.
Hey,
Yeah.
we never needed you, nigga woman. We never needed you, right?
Also, King Bulan, king of the Edomites. You know, that's why he took on our religion, man. That's the reason why those Khazars are dealing with our stuff right now, man.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to be like us, man.
They took on, and Khazars took on Judaism at the during like the 8th century. Stole our religion, stole our nationality.
That was all prophesied anyway.
Yeah.
So it said that we would lose our heritage, man. Why? For not following the laws, statutes, and commandments, man.
Where's that scripture at with what Balaam said that?
I think it's like, yes, in
Numbers for sure.
25 in the 20s.
25.
I mean, I might just be.
You can't.
Yeah,
curse who the
24.
Lord blessed.
24, 20.
Go ahead and read it if you got it. You can't curse who the Lord blessed, right?
I think it's 22.
Because you had this. What was it? Was it Ammon or Moab? I think it was a Moabite king. He wanted to
Yeah,
curse.
it was Moab.
You know, he was trying to have these animals sacrificed to these demons and try to curse Jake. But you can't The Lord gave Balaam, was it Balaam, a vision. You can't curse who the Lord has blessed. And I believe in that chapter he says there's no enchantments to Jacob. You know, nobody got it.
Yeah, I got the which.
Go ahead.
Um,
This is the quick point that you made.
Numbers 23 and 23. It says, surely there's no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what hath the Most High brought? See,
Read 11.
Is
11?
that one where it says the end is blessed?
okay. Numbers 23 and 11. And Balak said unto Balaam, what hast thou done unto me? I took thee to curse my enemies, and behold, thou hast blessed them altogether. And he answered and said, must I not take heed to speak that which the Lord hath put in my mouth? And Balak said unto him, come, I pray thee, with me unto another place, for whence thou mayest see them, thou shalt see but the utmost part of them, and shalt not see them all, and curse me them from thence. And he brought him into the field of Zophim, to the top of Pisgah, and built 7 altars, and offered a bullock and a ram on every altar. And he said unto Balak, stand here by the burnt offering, while I meet the Lord yonder. And the Lord met Balaam, and put a word in his mouth, and said, go again unto Balak, and say thus. And when he came to him, behold, he stood by his burnt offering, and the princes of Moab with him. And Balak said unto him, what hath the Lord spoken? And he took up his parable, and said, rise up, Balak, and hear. Hearken unto me, thou son of Zippor. The Most High is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man that he should repent. Hath he said, and shall he not do it? Or hath he spoken, and he shall not make it good? Behold, I have received commandment to bless, and he hath blessed, and I cannot reverse it. He hath not beheld iniquity in Jacob, neither hath he seen perverseness in Israel. The Lord his God is with him, and the shout of a king is among them. The Most High brought them out of Egypt. He hath as it were the strength of a unicorn. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what hath the Most High wrought? Behold, the people shall rise up a great lion, and lift up himself as a young lion. He shall not lie down until he eat of the prey, and drink the blood of the slain. And Balak said unto Balaam, neither curse them at all, nor bless them at all. But Balaam answered and said unto Balak, told not I thee, saying, all that the Lord speaketh that I must do? And Balak said unto Balaam, come, I pray thee, I will bring thee unto another place. Peradventure it will please the Most High that thou mayest curse me them from thence. And Balak brought Balaam unto the top of Peor, and looked toward Jeshimon. And Balaam said unto Balak, build me here 7 altars, and prepare me 7 bullocks and 7 rams. And Balak did as Balaam had said, and offered a bullock and a ram on every altar. Let's see.
Actually, if you just go to 22 and 12.
22:12.
Also not curse the people, but bless.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're blessed people, you know?
When I think it was Isaac that was blessing Jacob, he said, you're gonna receive all these things, and he said, blessed is he that blesseth you, and cursed is he that curseth you.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
So he was seeing all that, you know. If you curse the Most High's people, you're gonna be cursed. But if you bless the Most High people, you're gonna be blessed. So that was a wise move by, was it Balaam?
Yeah, Balaam.
It was a wise move by Balaam.
Yeah.
You know.
Numbers 22 and 12.
Actually, start at 11.
Numbers 22 and 11. Behold, there is a people come out of Egypt, which covered the face of the earth. Come now, curse me them. Peradventure I shall be able to overcome them and drive them out. And the Most High said unto Balaam, thou shalt not go with them, thou shalt not curse the people, for they are blessed.
Yeah, that's the point, man. People that came out of Egypt that covered the whole face of the earth, man. So you can't curse us, man. We're blessed people.
Yeah, if you try to curse us, you're cursing yourself. So he was
Yeah.
very wise into blessing us.
Bringing a cursing onto yourself.
That's right.
That's the point, though, on that.
Yeah, come on. Go back to that Proverbs.
I'll get it. Proverbs 1:20.
Yeah.
We want to start for 20 again?
Yeah.
All right, Proverbs 1:20. Wisdom cry without, she uttereth her voice in the streets.
Yeah, that's part of wisdom as well, knowing that, we're a blessed people, man. We're the
That's
greatest
right.
people on the planet.
Know who you are.
Knowing who we are, getting our nationalities back, getting our power back, getting the names back, as well as giving the people the warning, man. Time is Jacob's trouble. There's going to be a mass death out here, man. Physical death this time, man.
Yeah, a day like never before, man.
Said blood is going to rise up to the horse's bridle, man. It's going to be like a river of blood, man.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Go ahead.
She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates in the city. She uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity?
Yeah, how long, you simple ones who love simplicity? How long are you people going to be in this dead, vegetative state that you're in, man? Go ahead.
And the scorners delight in the scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
That's how you know when you're teaching the proper truth, man, when you get those scorners, man. Fools hate knowledge, man. Our people hate knowledge, man. They want that smooth things, man. They want to tell you to prosper in America. They want to tell you to go out here and get these reparations and all that. When this place is going to be destroyed. The dollar's going to collapse.
Yeah.
You know?
They don't want to hear
That's
that.
the point.
Jake just wants to hear things that benefits them. Benefits their flesh. Turn you out my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit onto you. I will make known my words unto you.
This is how we're making the Most High's words known unto you, by coming out to the highways and byways and telling you, hey, come back to your power. Come back to who you are, man. Repent. Follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, which will relieve you of that dead state, man.
You hear that, James Brown? He keeps saying, get ready.
Oh, shit, the spirit.
Yeah.
Like the great payback, man. The Lord's going to get his payback. The elect is going to get their payback.
He's gonna get them people that was like, let his blood be upon our
right,
hands and our children.
That's right.
Oh yeah? Lord gonna get ya.
Vengeance is on the Lord's heart, man. So that great payback that Yahushua has on his mind is coming real soon, man.
Because I have called and ye refused.
So like, I got a precept. You said, will make my words known unto you. And so Isaiah 12:10, I have also spoken by the prophets, and I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets.
Or like Moses. The Lord had Moses do some power to show Jake that he was with them. To show Jake that he was with them. He was with them, man.
And so the Lord used his prophets. This is what the wisdom is talking about. The Lord sets up his men, and then they speak these things unto you, man. That's why the Lord said, I will make my words known unto you. I will pour out my spirit unto you. The spirit of the Lord is being poured out throughout the whole earth, man. To where nobody can say they ain't heard this thing, man. You heard this thing, but you ignored it.
God. It's also pushing the word and the awakening of the elect is pushing forth these prophecies, man. And once the elect is awoken, that's when all hell's going to break loose, man. And we're just about there. You can tell by the news. You can tell by what's going on over there over in Russia, that war. They're looking to arrest Putin now, man. So, that's going to accelerate, man. But yeah, that spirit is being pushed out all across the face of the planet, man.
Who got an arrest warrant out for
Arrest warrant, yeah. They want to arrest him, man, for war crimes.
Yeah, like when they crashed, when the Russian jet hit that drone. Yeah, U.S. senators talking about shooting down Russian planes now. But they don't know that'll start a war, especially if it's in an international airspace.
What you mean start a war? There's already war, bro.
Yeah, they got him back, bro. There was a video of a Ukrainian drone, which I believe is probably the U.S. drone, landing on top of a secret Russian plane.
Yeah, it's all going to escalate from here, man. So, I mean,
When it
ain't gonna happen until the elect is sealed.
Yep, and once that main prophecy, the Charagma,
Yep.
because that got to be implemented around the whole globe. first
So
before.
it's always gonna be wars and rumors of wars
Yeah,
until the Lord unleash it all, man.
mischief upon mischief,
Yeah.
rumor upon rumor. But verse 24 again. Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
This is how the Lord is stretching out his hand, you know?
Yeah.
Stretching out his hand, asking you to repent. Yo, giving that warning from the Most High, man.
Hey,
Mercy.
Mercy.
Yeah.
'Cause
Because somebody warned you about something. That's mercy, man.
Yeah, you know, how should I open up the seals of this book, you know,
hey,
to our apostles, and now we're pushing it, man.
hey, but that warning, or people get offended. You know, oh, it's too harsh.
Yeah.
You know, but hey, when someone's crossing the street, you're getting hit by a car. You're about to get hit by a car. You're not gonna, hey man, watch out, man, get off the street. You're gonna fucking yell to get his attention. And that's how the Lord is with his people, man. That's why it says, cry loud, spare not. We're not supposed to spare you people's feelings.
Yeah,
All
people
right.
think that we're not going to get nothing accomplished by teaching the way we're teaching. We can't control the spirit of the Lord.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. Go check the old videos concerning the men before us, man. It's the
Yeah.
spirit of the Lord, man.
Like High Priest Ariel. Ooh.
Yeah, man.
He had that voice, man. That voice.
He
when
had
you
that
watch,
spirit, bro.
yeah.
That spirit.
The courage of a lion. So that's what his name.
I mean, that's an ancient, high-level spirit coming back. You know, doing what he was meant to do.
Right.
So it's deeper than us.
Gotcha.
It ain't us.
Right.
It's the spirit of the Lord, you know, and what we saying and how we saying it ain't got nothing. Hey, man, that ain't gonna have nothing to do. I mean, nothing on what the Lord brings to this world, man.
Yeah.
You gonna wish somebody was talking to you in that day
Hey,
when
but
these things unfold.
our people are not spiritual. They don't see it as the Lord speaking through men.
I
They
had
see it.
to tell my older brother that today, man. This motherfucker talking about the way you guys say it is, man. Shut up, man. It's for the elect only, man.
Yeah.
The elect is gonna hear it, and it's gonna put some fear in them, and it's gonna spark that faith. Okay? If you're not the elect, it's not for you, man.
Jake is always on that shit, you know? Speak smooth things, man.
Say it
Talk to
nicely.
nicely
See?
and all that.
That's
No,
not
outta
soft.
here,
That's
man.
not. That's a man is supposed to speak rough.
Yeah, man.
That's how we were in the ancient world, man. All right. Yahweh Shai, he was austere, man. Straightforward, straight to the point.
Voice like
Tell you how it
water,
is.
bro. He had a voice like a manly voice.
Jake lost his masculinity out here, man.
Yep. This world, America, mainly America, makes you soft, man.
Yeah. Hey, but the word says this word doesn't go out void. So hey, Most High is gonna unleash his spirit and it's gonna do what it's gonna do regardless, man.
These people that comment on that, on how we speak, they don't know those scriptures. They don't know the program of the Most High. They don't know it. You don't fucking know it. So sit the fuck back and shut the hell up, man.
Listen.
You don't know what the hell's going on. You're in the darkness, man. You know, we're only concerned with those that are in the light, man. Or the ones that the Lord is going to bring to the light, man.
I got a quick one. So Matthew 11:6, and blessed is he whosoever shall not be offended in me.
Yeah.
Blessed he that should not be offended, man, because offense is gonna come, man. Hey, when we was cut, you first coming to this truth, you know, when we was told about yourself and all that, yeah, we was cut, but we took it, man.
Find out the things that you're doing are wrong.
Right.
You might have known it was wrong, but you didn't know how it was wrong. You know?
Jake
Or
don't want
why
to be
it's
corrected,
wrong.
man.
Right. You know?
Jake takes offense in being corrected,
They take
being
it.
rebuked.
They take it personal.
And certain
Right.
camps have a no rebuke policy, man.
But
Come
what
on,
the
man.
scriptures say? A sinful man would not be reproved, man.
Yeah.
Right.
You're gonna make up excuses for you in order for you not to repent, man.
And
You're
that's
gonna try to justify your wickedness, man. Which that shit don't fucking work, all right?
That's right. That's that incredulity, you know? But we don't let that incredulity trouble us, man. You can't
Niggas
get
tryna-
it. You can't get it. you
Niggas
know?
try to make all type of excuses to smoke weed, man.
Yeah.
Nah, put the fucking blunt down. How about that?
they use scriptures that they don't even
Smoke in
understand.
his nose, yeah.
Same thing with the long hair.
Oh, man.
There's one guy made a video. You should not lose any of pluck of your hair. Paraphrasing that scripture, trying to justify him having long hair. That's what Jake do. Like when they feel like you're judging them, getting on them, they'll say, "You can't judge me. You're just a man." The scripture says, Matthew 7, "Judge not that ye be not judged," not understanding what that actually means, man.
We can't
Void of
judge.
understanding.
And if you say that we can't judge, you're being a hypocrite because you gotta judge things all day, every day. You gotta judge people every day. You have to. Are you just gonna let anybody in your house? You know? No, you're not. You're gonna judge the character of the people that you let in your house, man. Fuck you talking about? You gotta judge. How do relationships happen? You judge a person. And you like this person, you know? They pass your test. I don't know.
Hey, the whole thing about the scriptures is the fact that we are over here serving this punishment is because we went off and we disobeyed the Lord. The whole thing is about us obeying now, okay? Coming back to the law, statutes, and commandments, okay? Not being offended in what the Lord says to do.
Or how it's being said.
And how it's being said, okay?
Focus on what's being said.
Right. But that's the whole thing, taking rebuke, okay? Because we're in here and we're at this place now because we didn't want to take rebuke at some point.
I got a precept. 1 Corinthians 2:15. But he that is spiritual judges all things, yet himself is judge of no man.
Yeah, man. He that is spiritual judges all things, man. So we are able to judge, man. Get John 10. Man, what is it, man? I was about to say John 10:34, but that's when the Lord said, "Did I not say you are gods?" But get the one where it says, "Judge righteous judgment." I think it's John 7. So when you judge, you gotta judge righteously, man. John 7:24. I got it. Oh, you got it? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
John 7:24. Judge not according to the appearance, but judge righteous judgment.
Right. So you're gonna judge, but when you judge righteously, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And that scripture where it says Matthew 7, where it says, "Judge that you be not a judge that you be not judged." When you judge someone, you gotta make sure that you're not doing the same thing. 'Cause that will make you a what? That will make you a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Paul broke down in Romans. It says, "Thou shalt not." Dang, how does it go? You say you should not commit adultery. Do you commit adultery?
Yeah.
It's going. You know, that's how he's saying it. You can't be a hypocrite with it.
Yeah, because that next verse in Matthew 7:2 or 3, it says, it goes into the mote in your own eye. Okay, you're concerned about someone else's problems, but what about your problems?
Just like when Yahushua was writing down the sins of the people, they was out to stone that woman, you know?
Yeah, they were so concerned of putting her to death, keeping the law. But what about them?
It was wickedness.
Yeah.
It was hypocrisy. And that's a really beautiful thing that the Lord did right there.
Hey,
Because it's introducing grace, man. It's introducing grace. Like, look, no man have condemned thee, neither do I. Go and sin no more, man. That's so powerful, man.
That's right. Hey, because in the scriptures it doesn't say what the words he was writing down, but through speculation, we can see that he was probably writing down their sins that they were doing. You know, he probably had one of the Pharisees that just committed adultery, man. That was probably pushing to put her to death when he just did it.
Yeah.
All right.
Got that precept. So Romans 2 and 21. Thou therefore which teachest another, teachest thou not thyself? Thou that preachest a man should not steal, dost thou steal? Thou that sayest a man should not commit adultery, dost thou commit adultery? Thou that abhorrest idols, dost thou commit sacrilege? So you can't be a hypocrite in this thing, man. You can't tell another man. That's basically what that scripture's saying. You know?
That's what the Lord says, beware of the leaven of the Pharisees.
Yeah.
Because they were hypocrites.
They saying do not. Yet they, then that's in Matthew 23. You know, they say, but they tell you to keep the law, but they don't keep it themselves.
So that's what that Matthew 7 is going into when Yahushua said, I forget how he worded it, you know?
You
You should be judged, you know?
Hey, we're bringing it out, so
Yeah.
might as well.
Nah, cause Jake hear that and they think you can't judge. Nah, man. If you judge, just make sure that you on point with it, man.
People are judging us every day. When they pass
That's what
by,
I'm saying.
they're judging us. So what you guys doing
Get
out
a
here?
job.
Yeah, they're judging us.
Just sit back.
Like, motherfucker. Aren't you off today?
I got it. Matthew 7:1. Judge not that ye be not judged. For what judgment ye judge,
There you go.
ye shall be judged.
You see, it's a swinging axe, man. It's gonna go that way. It's gonna come back to
Right
you
back.
though.
That's why this word is likened unto a two-edged sword. It not only can cut the person hearing, it can also come back and cut yourself.
Yeah. Right.
You know, that's why you gotta make sure you're not a hypocrite in this thing.
Right.
You know,
You know, we can't be out here wilding the fuck out, breaking the Most High law, and coming out here teaching you to keep the Most High's law. Nah, man.
No, that's why we always
Yeah.
say in sincerity and in truth,
You
man.
ain't gonna see us spark up nothing after camp. Fuck we look like, man. We fear the Lord. So, see,
Yeah.
but they think that we're holier than thou, you know? Nah, man. We men just trying to get it right, man.
Right.
Yeah.
We ain't perfect, man.
No.
But we trying.
Right.
I got a quick
We're
precept.
striving to be delivered like everybody, like hey, you know? We're just striving to be delivered out
Hopeful
here,
elect.
man.
Yeah. None of us is without sin. Every now and then, each one of us slip up.
Right.
Yeah.
But we
Oh,
come
hell
back
yeah.
and we repent though. We don't stay waddling in it.
Yeah.
You know, as if this gonna become my way of life now.
Nah, the scripture
Okay.
say, let not your sins weigh you down.
Exactly.
Why do you think we so earnestly want the Lord to return?
Yeah.
So we won't be in the sinful flesh. That's why Paul broke down in Romans 7th chapter. There's a battle going on
Every day.
between the
Yeah.
spirit and the flesh. You can't
Right.
get it right. The things that you don't want to do, you do.
Yeah.
All right? He said, who delivered me from the body of this death, man?
Right, man.
You know?
Battle every day, man.
And you people, you don't understand none of that, man.
But see, the thing about them, they're not even trying.
They're
Yeah,
not
they
even
don't wanna
trying.
understand.
They're not
They're
trying.
completely consumed in darkness.
Yeah.
So
Hey.
you can't even see what the hell's going on.
It's a beautiful thing in the light. To serve the Lord is beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? It makes your spirit feel way better than any drug, okay? Any amount of alcohol,
Yep.
all right? Serving the Lord is a natural high.
That's
That's right,
right.
Doc.
Okay.
Facts.
Those things are like comfort. People seek comfort.
Yeah.
To get high, or even eat food, eat comfort foods and all that. But
Facts.
yeah, that.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
truth.
When you feel like the Lord is pleased with you, you do something and you be like, yeah, I think the Lord pleased with me. That makes you, hey, that's the most satisfying feeling ever, bro.
Doing what we doing right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
After you do the work, it's like, man, you know?
Yeah.
You charged up, you do a lesson,
Exactly.
you charged up,
Yep.
you feel better about yourself. When I don't do a lesson, I fall shitty and shit.
Hey, bro, I was gonna do a lesson on it. The truth is our antidepressant.
Yep.
You don't need to pop no Xanax or none of that.
Yeah, somebody get John 14 and 15.
Hey, when you come out here, sometimes you come out here and you don't be feeling good. But once you start speaking, the Spirit get on you, it takes all that away. And you forget about all your problems, man.
Yeah, after camp, they all
Yeah.
come back.
Yeah, like, or you-
But that just shows the Spirit of the Lord is working.
Yep.
You know, it's vibrant.
John 14 and 15.
doing something charitable for brothers.
I got you.
Helping a brother out. It also is a way to feel good. Cause you know you're helping Yahweh Shai out. You know.
Yeah, you know, you gotta do what you can, you know, whatever resources the Lord bless you with, you know, it rolls over to the next brother, if need be. It's John 15 and 15.
John 14 and 15.
I'm sorry. John 14 and 15. It says, if you love me, keep my commandments.
Right.
You want me to keep going?
Come.
And I pray, and I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever.
Yeah, so this is the God-sent comforter, the true God-sent comforter. Man. This
Yeah.
is what's gonna get you up in the morning. It's gonna get you feeling good, man.
Yeah, because what comes with the scriptures, the Holy Spirit. Because everyone has the Bible, but they don't have the Holy Spirit that comes with it.
You don't have to understand it.
So that's what it's gonna get into.
You don't even have to hope, you know, for it to be able to comfort you. Man, hey, we got the 100% truth, man. All right, we understand there's a world coming after this whack-ass world.
Right.
So we're comforted in that thought. We're
Yeah.
comforted in that prophecy, man. That the
Yeah.
Lord gonna come back. This hellhole is gonna be destroyed. The Lord gonna set up a righteous kingdom. You talk to a Christian, they don't have that understanding.
They don't have the understanding of the Holy Spirit, that the Holy Spirit is the understanding of the scriptures. They think the Holy Spirit is a demon that jumps on you and you
Yeah.
go jumping around the
Speak
church,
tongues.
right? You speaking in tongues, you know, something
Which is
that-
not tongues, because you
Right.
can't explain what you're saying.
Right, exactly.
Tongues. All you gotta do is look it up. It goes into other languages.
Right.
When the apostles and they said like the cloven tongue came over them, it was referring and they started speaking in tongues. They were speaking in the Israelite foreigners' language. And, you know, if they spoke Greek or Latin, they heard this word in their own language. That's what it means. But Jake, but they'll be speaking a tongue, blah 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 blah. You know, can't understand what the hell they're saying.
They don't even know what they're saying, bro.
Exactly. Break that down. Oh well, the spirit know. What?
Yeah, he said it's a demon that hops on him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Straight demon.
I remember me and my sister were chilling in the living room. My mom came and she went into her room and she started saying all this weird shit, yelling, screaming.
Your mom?
Yeah, and I'm looking at my sister. What is she doing? She's like, oh, she's praying in tongues. I'm like,
That's why he was in the truth.
yeah.
It's like last night. No.
Nah. I'm like, nah. Like,
Yeah, you know, but Jake, they have a zeal, but not according to knowledge. They think they doing the right thing, but really you going to fuck off, man.
Yeah.
Stop that shit, because you're going to bring more demons to you, man.
Yep.
Fuck that shit, man.
Light and darkness can't dwell in the same space, you know. So you either with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, or you're not with him. There's no in between.
yeah, like, that's the scripture. He that is with me, he that is with me. No, he that is not with me is against me.
Yeah. Exactly. So if you're not calling on the correct name, okay, if you're not in the
That's
in
where
the
it
true
starts.
spirit,
That's where it starts, the name.
yeah.
You got a lot of Jake out there, they know who they are, but they don't know the name.
Yeah.
And that'll block you from a lot.
Yeah, and when you give them the correct name, they'll argue you down that is some other name that they've learned, like
Hey.
Yahusha.
All right, you can have that.
All
Go
of
ahead.
that.
Go ahead, dog.
Okay.
Shit. Fuck it.
Exactly. That's some other camps that were paid off not to teach the correct name, you know?
Yeah, and that's something of old. They told them what? Not to speak in this name, not to speak in the name of Yahweh Shai.
That's all that, yeah.
That's something.
Yeah, just like verse 17.
Oh, you want me to bring these Jesus?
No, he's probably doing
It says, even the spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him, but ye know him, for he dwelleth with you and shall be in you.
That's right, man.
So that's the spirit of truth, yeah.
That's right.
Comforter, man.
The world can't get, man. So yeah, just like, hey, you can't let that incredulity trouble you, man. If the world can't get it, it wasn't meant for the world to get.
It's an away game, man.
Right. Yeah. We're in enemy territory.
Like that?
Yeah, I like that.
Hey, all praise to God.
that.
It's an away, hey, for real.
It is, yeah, for real.
It's an away game, man. You can have the best motherfucking Jordan, Kobe in the garden. They playing in the garden.
Yeah, like
But everyone's
LeBron.
rooting
Right.
against them.
Yeah.
Fuck LeBron James, bro. He ain't even worthy to be mentioned with. I'm playing, but he's good in his own right. But yeah. Even Michael Jordan, Kobe will be booed in an away game, man.
Yeah,
So this is an away game. This is Satan's world, man.
yeah.
That's the promise from the Lord. He said, I will not leave you comfortless. In the very next verse. The Lord didn't leave us comfortless, man.
And then the Lord told us to comfort one another with these words. You know, so we're comforted when we go through these words, man. Because once again, our hope, man, it's all feeding into our hope. You know, because we go through it, man. We have our bad days too. You know, the scriptures tell us plainly, my son, if thou comest to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. So you need comfort when you're going through turbulent times. You know, we're going through the hardest path there is, man. You know, where your soul is being purified.
Yeah.
You know, I don't give a fuck about the Marines and all that shit. Your soul is not being purified. They put your body through it,
Yeah, they talking at you.
but you ain't got Satan attacking your mind, man. You motherfuckers have no idea, man.
You can't. You may be a Marine, but can you withstand being God's army? Can you stand going through Hell Week mentally, having those mental battles
And it
at
don't
any
stop.
moment?
Yeah, it don't stop,
Yeah.
man. Scriptures say that we're tried at every moment, man.
You had military guys that came into this and they not here anymore.
Hey, bro, can you get
Because they-
6:12?
They think the toughness is on the outside. Nah, man. Like, remember Yara Rosh, punk ass, Shitty Austin? he used to go around squeezing everybody's hand and shit, trying
Right.
to see how strong he is.
Right.
One time I was about to slap the shit out this motherfucker because he squeezed my hand and it hurt. Like, dude, what the hell you squeezing my hand for, dude?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it show you how weak he was mentally.
Right.
Because this thing is about your mental, man. You gotta be, I tell my seeds, you gotta be strong up here, man. Before you strong out here, man.
Exactly.
Right, and he lost that battle.
He lost it,
He
bro.
lost that battle with the
Completely.
demons, and he's totally bugged out, man.
Man,
You can read about it in Ephesians, about that battle
Yeah.
that we have to go through. That
Hey,
what?
King David, when Samuel was looking for one of the kings of the new king to replace Saul, he was looking at his brothers, King David's brothers, and he saw them tough and big and strong and shit. And he's like, damn, this gotta be the king. Like, this is not him. He went to Jesse. He said, "You have any other sons?" Like, I do got one who watches over the sheep.
Yeah, Jesse wasn't even worried about it.
Yeah. And that was the man, because
Yep.
the Most High told her, I don't see what man seeth. The man seeth outwardly. The Most High is the one I see is inwardly. And King David was a man made after the Most High's heart, man.
Then you had when everybody was scared of Goliath. David wasn't.
Why? Because the Lord, he knew the Lord delivered him. He knew the Lord was with him. The Lord delivered me out of the mouth of a lion, out of the mouth of a bear. He surely can deliver me out of this fucking heathen Philistine.
His faith was mightier than all of them. But
And
that was Moses coming back. My bad.
it was this movie with Bruce Lee, and they were on a ship. They were on a big, like a ship, and this big guy was bullying him, and he was like, "Well, okay, you know what? Let's fight." He's like, "But I don't want to fight here. See that island right over there? Let's go fight on that island, right?" So he's like, "Okay, let's take one of these boats." Okay, so he's like,
Well,
"Okay, get in the boat."
I see what he.
You see them, right?
Nah, I can see where he's getting to.
So he went and told him to get in the boat first. He went and got in the boat, and then he just let the rope out and just let
Dumbass.
Dumbass. Okay, but that's using wisdom.
Yep.
You know, he didn't even have to fight. You know? He was like,
Damn.
"Oh, reel me in, reel me in." He's like, "If you try to pull in, I'm gonna let the rope go." Okay? But you have to use wisdom, you know?
Yeah, that dude Bruce Lee was a badass philosopher, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really intrigued by that side of him more than his actual martial arts side. But yeah.
Ephesians,
Ephesians chapter 6,
it's going back to that inner battle that we have to fight, man.
verse 12.
Now, you gotta start 10, bro.
Ephesians 6 and 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might.
Now, you have to be strong in the power of the Lord and in His might, man. You have to have that faith in the Lord's power, man, at all times.
Put on the whole armor of Yahweh Shimei Shai, that he may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
What's the armor of the Most High, man? It's truth, man. The
That's right,
spirit, it's knowledge, and wisdom, man.
That's right, bro.
That's how you put on that armor to fight these mental demons, man.
That's right, huh?
And the brother that you met, not the brother, the nigga that you mentioned,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
Shitty
he
Austin.
once was a brother. But, you know, he didn't have that armor, you know.
That
That's
dude
why he
was
lost that battle, man.
Right.
Yeah, he was a weirdo, man. From the jump. Going back to 2010, 11, this guy was a fucking weirdo, man. You know? The record will skip a lot of times with that dude. And I was only fucking 20, 21, you know?
Record?
Yeah, you know, when somebody do something, it's like, oh shit, the record skips,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
There would be a lot of them little things, you know? Like, he was just a weirdo.
Nah.
Nah, that's what I got a lot to read.
It says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities.
You don't wrestle against flesh and blood, man. It's not a physical war. It's not yet, at least.
Yeah.
It's a mental battle.
That's why. So why is Sakari holding the guns in the camp,
Right.
man? You got like a bunch of speakers. You got speakers. And you got like 7 guys. Well, guys on the left side, guys on the right side with big automatic rifles. It's not a physical war, man. Who we fighting?
Well, it's only right because their name is Sakari.
Yeah.
What was the Sakari known for?
Being revolts against the Roman Empire, being assassins,
And they carry what, daggers, right?
daggers. They started
modern,
uproars.
modern day sword is a gun.
They like you had that one movie. It's a good movie, Sicario. In the beginning of the first movie, it says Sicarios, to give it a definition, they're known for assassins. And that's what you know, like you said, the dagger, right? They'll come behind you, stick you.
Now they try to assassinate men's character.
Yeah, man, you want to do that physical war with Esau, man, that's a war you're going to lose, man. Because you got your little AKs or whatever. What the fuck you think Esau got?
You don't gotta send
That's
an
his damn blessing, man.
And then for one, Esau's allowing y'all to do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He can easily roll up on you.
That's fun, bro. Yeah, hey,
He got. You remember them drones he got?
yeah.
You remember, I don't know what movie it was, but the
Purge.
drone
Purge.
came down
Purge.
and boop,
Hey,
shot him right in the head.
you have Esau. I was just like, man, fuck the drones. This is send us. This is fun. It's fun to them.
Oh, yeah.
They
That's
built for
very
that.
fun.
They train 24/7. You Jakes barely probably go to the range one day a week,
They itching for a killer.
one day a
bro.
month. Yeah, they
They don't even know how to shoot them guns, man.
That's why them cops get all fucking crazy when something's going on. They
Yeah.
we got action, you know.
Right.
You see all these cops.
I can
and
see
shit.
my fucking
Yeah.
gun. Yeah.
You know, one cop got the dude down, and you see 9 other cops coming. They just love that shit, man.
Hey, one guy, they was chasing him, and he wrecked and ran into a pole or something, and he was stuck under the steering wheel. And then the guy got in the car. The police got in the car. Was looking around in the car, and then the police just said, "Gun!" And they all just started blasting him, bro. He's stuck.
Yeah, that's all they did. That's all they got happening.
right.
You gotta yell gun, and that's your life.
See, that's why the scriptures call this place the shadow of death.
Yeah,
You could lose your life like that,
just
man.
like that.
It don't take much. You ain't got to be the aggressor. They are the aggressors.
Right.
They gonna come on you and they gonna bring it to you.
They'll try to say certain things or do certain things to get
Get
you
on
out of
your
character.
skin.
Yeah.
You
They,
know?
they want to do something, man, but they need a reason.
I've been
Right.
seeing so many clips of like New York, and that's a whole other spirit over there. But you know, it's like the cops have a relationship with Jake and
Oh
shit.
yeah, yeah.
Like, you know, like
Yeah.
they talk to him like they've been fucking on their ass for like the last 15 years and shit, man. That shit is crazy. I'm pretty sure it's like that here down here in the ghettos, you know. But I got one to back that. Can you read that 10th one again, Ock?
Yeah. And it says, Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
No, 10, bro.
10.
Read 10 again.
Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might.
I got a precept for that. Sirach 24 and 24. Faint not to be strong in the Lord, that he may confirm you. Cleave unto him, for the Lord Almighty is the Most High alone, and beside him there is no other Savior.
Pointing that faint not, man. You can't faint in this truth. Full faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai and the power that he's going to do, and in his word, man. We just read,
Right.
the Lord is not a liar, man.
That's right.
You know, these prophecies will come to pass, man. Everything the Lord said will happen, man.
That's right.
Including being hid in that day.
Yeah. Being fed.
Yep.
Being,
Having an abundance in that
Yeah.
day, man.
Hey, so if the bad comes to good, what about
Yeah,
the good? I mean, if the bad comes to pass, what about the
Good.
good? We gotta have our mind on the good. I'll comfort us during the bad.
Entertain righteous thoughts of faith, man. You know, it's easy to entertain doubt, man.
Yeah.
How about you entertain faith?
Right.
Yeah, faint not. Be not weary in well doing, man.
This is Isaiah 34 and 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read.
Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read, man.
And reading can give you confidence, man. It could build you up, cheer up your spirit, comfort you.
Yeah, you see how the Lord delivered men in the past.
You know, I was reading about how Jacob, he held on to the angel and he wouldn't give up until the angel gave him a blessing. You know?
It says, no one of these shall fail.
No one of what shall fail, man. These prophecies, man. The words of this book, man. None of them shall fail, meaning they're all going to come to pass, man. And just like it's going to go into, man, no other book can hold a candle to this book. None of these other these doctrines out here, none of them have these prophecies, man.
Right.
That's why you can't compare this book to any other. Go ahead.
None shall want her mate.
None shall want her mate, man. You know, learn the book of the dead, book of Egypt, whatever. You know, Keber Negas, whatever it is, man. can't compare it to these books. Why? Because it doesn't have the prophecies or the truth, man. This book is a book of history and prophecies and the law. Yep.
All right.
For my mouth hath commanded, and his spirit.
Oh, bro, we teaching the Bible. We teaching the Bible, all right? What, bro?
Not yet.
What she say? She thought, what?
Superman.
We are Superman. It says, for my mouth hath commanded, and his spirit, it hath gathered them.
Yeah, gather the elect.
All four corners of the earth, man. None of us brothers probably wouldn't be together in the world, man. All of us came from all different walks of life,
Yeah, bro.
all different stages in life.
Hey, like,
You know,
people look at us because we're young. We're hanging out, you know, brothers that are up our age. Like, damn.
yeah.
It's never been seen before.
Yeah. Same thing with northern and southern. You know.
Oh yeah.
Right.
You know when we went to Northern Bros, it's like damn. Remember when I was when we were in Big Bear, we hold the Passover in Big Bear. I was with two Ishikar brothers. We went to the store, and two brothers, they're speaking Spanish. I'm over here chilling, and people looking at us all. Wow, these guys, strange friendship.
It's cool, man.
It's that light, you know. Every time brothers go out, man, they get noticed, you know.
Yeah.
It's that light, that spirit that's on.
Oh, yeah.
Spirit that's on brothers, man.
Yep.
You see it.
We went up to Norm's, you know, after camp one day, and were you there?
Nah, I remember once Norm's when we helped y'all move.
Yeah.
Was it that time?
I'm not sure.
They bros
Okay.
went a lot of times.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
okay.
always went.
Remember.
But it was the Northern and Southern Kingdom together, and some lady, she stopped. She's like, y'all all brothers. I could see y'all all brothers like that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
'cause
saying?
You're in
I
that
think
area.
you told me that
You
one.
want to Woodman and Sherman Way?
Yeah.
That's the Ishikar. That's the Northern Kingdom spot.
Yeah.
It's the Northern Kingdom area, man.
Yeah.
So when Judah and Northern Kingdom together, it's like that's a spectacle, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
You know, I remember when I first moved out to California. You know, all throughout the news, you hear about all these riots, these race riots between, you know, Judah or the Northern and Southern Kingdom. Man. There's a lot of racial tension during that
Right.
time. Man. So it's a beautiful thing to see it now. Northern, and Southern brothers coming together, man.
Yeah.
People see that. You know, Esau hates seeing that.
Oh
Yeah.
I hate that.
You know.
That's why they do their best to try to keep us divided. But this word is what's bringing us together, man.
Yeah, man.
Keeping us.
I be hating when I don't hate it, but it sucks. Like when these great boxers come, like right now you got the Gervonta Davis and you got Ryan Garcia.
Right.
And it's like it builds up tension between
Right.
us and Issachar. You know, it's like damn.
You know,
It's like it sucks that mainly it's Northern Kingdom that got a problem with Jake. Jake ain't got no problem with y'all, man. But it's mainly Northern Kingdom that don't really fuck with
Southern
Jake.
Kingdom.
I mean, not even Northern. Issachar don't really fuck with Jake.
You know
Yeah.
what makes it worse? You had Mayweather, Adrian Broner, but certain Judite boxers that when they fight at Ishikar, they come out with Ishikar flag, a sombrero and shit. You know?
Mockery?
Yeah. The Judite fighters.
But they're not.
I
They're
think
showing
be
love.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's showing love.
Yeah, but Ishikar don't see it that way.
Because Mayweather had Issachar in his corner. You know, that's what Nipsey Hussle was dope about.
Yeah.
Like his whole team was Southern and Northern. You know, the dude that makes his logos, that made all his logos and all of that, took all his pictures. That was Issachar, man. He was employing Jake, the tribes.
Who was that one fighter? Who was recent fighter? I think it was a boxer. He brought out a sombrero because of his trainer, his Ishikar. I forgot who it was. Never mind.
Yeah, but it sucks because they try to
was
pin
Edomite,
they
though.
try to pin them together against each other. You know,
Right.
it's not about that, man. It's just we just happen to be the best.
That's it.
Hey, but hey, slowly but surely, you know, we tribes are coming together. Those curses are being lifted off us, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me get
You
that
know,
Isaiah real quick.
Oh yeah.
No hatred for your brother.
Yeah.
Cliff.
Yep.
I can see now versus the 90s and the early 2000s when I was growing up. Now Issachar and the Northern Kingdom and the Southern Kingdom now embrace each other's lifestyle
Yeah.
together, from clothing wise to dress to music. You know, you got the reggaeton that vibes with the other brothers. You got You got Judites is dancing, like Issacharite. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like so, right
Yeah,
now,
like,
yeah,
Like YG.
yeah,
That
and
song he had?
even myself being Northern Kingdom, I speak Spanish, and my people come from Mexico, and I'm an astonishment to Issachar, when we live in Pacoima. What? They look at our family like, how? We eat tamales, we make them the same time the way they do. So now it's a lot better because, as you know, we're coming to those times.
Hey, it's skin color, man.
Yeah, it's
It's that skin color, man.
Esau bitch ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And it's the curses.
they made it being dark as an ugly thing,
Yeah.
and being
Man.
light skinned is as a beautiful thing. That's why you had them two drill rappers. They were rapping against each other, saying he was talking shit how you got a dark skinned daughter. Like, get the hell out of here, man. Yeah, he was talking shit. Bro, how you have a dark skinned daughter? Like, get the hell out of here, man. You should be ashamed of how you came out. It's beautiful to be dark, man. Oh Lord, how was shy.
I never despised my skin tone.
That's what this world does. This world will make Jake, the Southern Kingdom, hate themselves, man.
Yeah.
Is everyone see being white as a form of beauty,
They say white is right.
right? Which that's man. I look at Edomites like, goddamn, you pale as you ugly as shit with your pale ass skin.
Yeah,
You got
my
them
sis-
red Edomites and you got them pale Edomites.
My seeds look at him like that.
Yeah, you know, I mean, hey, you can't help that. You know, when Esau took over, he put up his images everywhere. Every time you turn on the TVs, all these white women, white dudes. Of course, yeah, that self-hatred is going to take effect.
Yeah.
You know, but that's part of the curses that we have to deal with, man. Hey,
Well,
Hey, my mom used to call in the summertime when I was about 8, 9 years old. I used to go to the swimming pool. You know, that chlorine and that sun
oh yeah.
make you dark, right?
Make it look purple and shit.
Right, exactly. So my mom used to call and tell my brother, make sure he don't go to that swimming pool. You know,
She didn't want you darker.
you didn't want me darker.
yeah, that's,
know?
yeah.
Man,
Look at them old Judite women, they're the worst.
Yeah.
Man. Old
the
Yeah.
blonde hair.
Yeah.
That's how you know. You see blonde hair, that's stay away. A dark skinned woman with blonde hair, you gotta stay away. Stay away.
Yeah, that
Love
looks
is
crazy,
self-hatred,
right?
man.
Hey, but bring out that scripture.
Yeah. This is Isaiah 11 and 13. It says, the envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim.
Hey, cause when did Judah start vexing Ephraim? During the time of King Solomon. That's why they went to his son with the 10 tribes. They went to Rehoboam and asked him, "Are you going to treat us like your father did?" Basically, he said, "Would you ease up the how'd it go? Ease up the punishment? Not punishment. There's a word for it. It slips my mind. I would say ease up the hardship." And Rehoboam went to it. That's when he took counsel. The elders gave him wisdom, but he didn't take heed. He took heed from his friends.
To his young homies.
Right. They said, I will treat you harder than my father's loins. Something like that. Something to that sense. Okay? Because during that time, you know, the Northern Kingdom, they were subject to they were in subjection under King Solomon and the kings. They were going through some type of hardship. Let's see if I can find that.
Yeah. You know, that's ultimately happening with the elect.
Yeah.
You know, you're seeing brothers in unison again. You know, and it's beautiful, man. It's very powerful. I used to go out with Naquam a lot, you know. Used to be me, Naquam, and other brothers, and, you know, Southern and Northern Kingdom together, man. It's very strong.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
And that's also part of the demons that you have to face in your head, that you have to battle as well, man.
Yeah.
With the Northern Kingdom.
Yeah.
Sometimes it seems like it's not fair that they didn't catch as much hell as
Yeah.
a black man. Demons put that thought in your mind, man.
Yeah, facts, bro. Facts.
And you'll start hating the northern tribes, man. Secretly, inwardly, man.
Yeah, because nobody got it worse than Judah, you know?
Hey,
Over here in America, man. You know, Judah got it the worst. Like I might be dark, you know. People might look at me as, I might be a Gadite, you know, but people look at me as if I'm a Judite. So I experienced life as a Judite here in America, man, growing up. And it's very hard, man. Very, very hard, man.
Hey, there's a Jake in Mexico. There's a tournament going on right now. Between all the baseball states, world, like Puerto Rico, Mexico, USA. And you had this one, I thought he was a Judite because he's dark. he got the Judah beard and everything. He's dark skinned. I'm like, man, he's Judah. What is he doing on Issachar? While I was looking it up, he's actually a Manasseh. He's actually Cuban.
Right, just like that boxer that fought Earl Spence. What's his name? You know boxing, bro. What's the one that fought?
I forgot his name.
Start with a U.
He fought Manny Pacquiao too.
Yeah, start with a U.
You said or something like that.
Whatever.
Oh,
his
I
name
know.
is.
I see his ball, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
ball.
he's Cuban. Yeah, I know. Who you talking. I don't know his name,
Yeah.
but he's Cuban. He's bald. He has
Dude,
bald head.
that's-
Yeah.
See, but the thing that he tries to make the tribes look like just one way. You know, like you think of a guy like Esau paints him one way. Nah, man, we come in all different shades and colors, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know where. You don't know where. Like you
Speckled bird.
you thought he was a Jake. You know, he's Cuban. You know, you don't know what. You don't know who's who, man.
Right. Even among, like you saying, even among the tribe itself. You know what I'm saying?
Dark, light,
Dark, light.
Ugas.
Ugas.
Yeah, kind.
Yeah, he's a Cuban. He's Manasseh.
Yeah, Manasseh, dark skin.
See, but it shows you that we're all one.
Hey, cause Sister says that Ephraim is like an unturned pancake. Ephraim is the head tribe of the northern kingdom. It ain't just referring to the tribe of Ephraim. Referring to all the tribes of the northern
Speckled
kingdom.
bird too.
Yeah. So you got northern kingdom. You even have northern kingdom that look like Edomites.
Yeah.
Okay.
Canelo.
Yeah. You look like
Canelo look like a straight up
Caleb.
fucking.
Caleb.
Oh, I like Caleb Pratt,
I
bro.
like him. I like him.
I like.
I think he's Judah, bro.
Judah.
Nah, he looks like an Edomite
Yeah,
though,
but-
but he don't. If you ask him, he's not gonna claim one of these.
Yeah, he's over Issachar though.
Nah, I don't know if he's Issachar, man.
I think he's Judah, bro. He got that Judite spirit.
He dope though, man. I'm rooting for him, man.
I'm rooting for him
Who you got?
Caleb.
I know Benavidez is dope.
Nah, Caleb, man.
If he fights with anger, he's gonna
Benavides,
lose, bro.
Benavides
He's a
talk too
bully,
much
bro.
shit,
Yeah, he's a
bro.
bully, bro.
Yeah.
Talk too much shit.
He a bully, bro.
Disrespectful. Caleb.
See, but they think that he's a white boy, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it is. They think that he's a white boy. Caleb Plant is a Jake, man.
They not
Hey,
spiritual.
Caleb Plant, you're a Jake. That's why you got a Jake woman, man.
Yeah.
And that baby that you had is a Jake, man. And your father's a Jake too, man.
Israelite. Israelite.
You're an Israelite, man.
Uh-huh.
You come from so-called Negro, Hispanic, or Native American, man.
Yeah, just like the brother's saying, that variety within the tribe of Judah, you know, you have different colors, man. And Esau will say things like that, that's just a mixture with white people, but nah. You know, because I remember the Apostles did a video a while back, Apostle Gabar, and he showed a picture, it was like a drawing of these slaves on a slave boat, these little children, and they were all different colors, man.
Yeah, they're
The
different.
light-skinned ones, the dark-skinned ones.
You got different shades of brown.
Yeah.
Like King David was known as ruddy. You have that like red,
Yeah.
red bone, red bone.
Jakes.
No,
You
what,
got Red Fox.
what's that called? I'm saying my red bone, right?
Yellow bone?
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That's
Yellow
referred to
bone,
women,
red bone.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Red bone women only.
You're brown, you're dark, you're brown, but you give off that reddish tone.
Like Stephen Curry.
Yeah.
He's very light, you know, very light skinned. You know, our people come in all type of colors, man. I got light skinned babies, man.
Hey, Most High is art, man. Most High, you
Right.
making art. You don't just use one color. You put all these colors together, man. Different shades, man. You got the dark Jakes. You got the light skinned Jakes. Okay.
Got the in betweens.
Yeah.
Like y'all bros, in between Jakes, man. In between.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't dark like me, but you ain't light like, you know.
Yo, my dad was dark and dark. He was dark. He was dark, man.
Like, who's my dark?
He was darker than Uzman.
Like Whoopi
He was-
Goldberg.
I was a little kid and he was sleeping in his room and I was looking for him. I couldn't find him. 'Cause this whole time, when I thought my dad left the house.
Wait, what happened? Start over.
One time I thought I was by myself in the house.
Right.
But my dad was in the room. He was
At
sleeping.
nighttime?
Nighttime. I went to the room. I couldn't see him, so I went, "Oh shit, my dad's gone. Where is he?" The whole time.
Started wilding the fuck out.
Yeah.
That's what I do with Michael.
How old were you?
I was a little kid, bro. Like 7, 8 years old.
That's the color of Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah.
His feet was like it was burned in a furnace, man.
Right.
That deep, dark, rich, that dark skin, man.
It looks royal.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a footstep.
And that's gonna come back in style when Yahweh Shai comes back. Oh,
Man,
Yeah.
my oldest C, he wants to be darker, man.
I got a scripture about our people, even though they were separated, they still had that that love for each other because they knew they were the same people. 1 King chapter 22 verse 4, and he said unto Jehoshaphat, wilt thou go with me to battle to Ramoth Gilead? And Jehoshaphat said to the king of Israel, I am as thou art, my people as thy people,
Yeah.
my horses as thy horses.
Yeah, like with Judah and Gad. Gad knew that the southern kingdom was their brothers.
Yeah, remember that scene on 12 Years a Slave?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Judah walking through the thing, and then they met Gad. That was a powerful scene, man. I remember
it was, yeah.
I made lessons around that, you know.
Y'all brother seen the scene of the Vikings?
Yeah.
When the Vikings
I go
came
there
through the
too.
land and Gad treated them like brothers, you know?
According to the history, yeah, some of them, bear seed with each other and shit.
Kind of
Like,
because they
commingle.
knew they were the same people.
Yeah.
In slavery, a lot of Judites will hide amongst the Gadites.
Yeah.
bro.
And even Mexico.
Yeah. Yeah, Mexico.
Mexico were taking a lot of
Judah.
Judah.
Yeah.
They were the same people. The first,
That's lost history, man.
Jake-
Don't say nothing about that.
hey, even Mexico, they know the first president was a so-called black man. His name was Vicente Guerrero.
Yeah.
Dark as hell.
But Issachar now despises Jake.
Yeah, that's why he did it. You know? That's why he
Mainly
hit that
Issachar,
history.
man. Judah don't carry that. They don't carry it. They don't teach their daughters, hey, you better not get with a.
Right.
That's Issachar that be on that shit. Judah is not. When I was coming up, it wasn't like. That's not something that was taught us, man.
Right.
Even
That's
with the
something
other-
that y'all carry, man.
Even with the other northern tribes, like Puerto Ricans, man.
Yeah,
Even-
they
I've
love
always
Jake,
been
man.
cool.
Yeah, they
Always
love
been
Jake,
cool.
bro. Yeah.
Even
You
as a
know?
kid, man.
Yeah.
They gravitate to Jake more than. Oh, Issachar, you just got a
Issacar's
problem,
on
man.
some shit.
Issachar, you just got an issue, man. I don't know your issue, man.
It's really Esau that pushed that whole whitening the bloodline in the North America and South America. South America. They did a lady did a documentary about it. Like Esau paid tourists to go over there and paid the government to whitewash the country. Mix the seed line.
God.
And that's why a lot of the Northern Kingdom they hate the dark skinned Jakes over there, man. They give them so much hell.
And also
Yeah.
just hiding the history like the brother was going into. Like the slavery. The Northern Kingdom was in slavery too, but they don't push that. you
Yeah,
know?
especially in these schools. I remember in 6th grade, this Jake's like, hey, you're making fun of me. You're a slave. You used to be a convict. Yeah, motherfucker, you're a slave too. You're a
It's like
slave
that?
too. Nah, nah, I should have.
That was
But
Issachar?
yeah, Issachar, man. They used to get on me because I was dark
I would've
skinned.
slapped the shit out of
Yeah.
somebody, man. Coming at me like that.
Now, like, because I was back then, I didn't know. They didn't teach me how Northern Kingdom Issachar went to slavery. They didn't teach me how Issachar was hanged. Okay, they didn't teach us that in school.
Yeah.
I had to learn that. I learned that in the truth.
Yeah, I did a video about that. There was a lost history of Issacharites getting lynched and hung in California.
Yeah.
Yep. Then you gotta go back to the 20s and 30s. He started running all these experiments on Issachar, treating them like fucking aliens when they coming crossing the border
Yeah. No black.
for their own agendas to pass certain laws and this devil got a lot
gave
to
him cancer, bro.
yeah.
Gave Issachar cancer.
Oh,
Spray them
yeah.
with gas. They have them go through gas chambers and all type of shit, man.
Yeah.
But this stuff is not talked about enough.
There was a sign that says no blacks, no Mexicans, and no dogs.
Yeah.
I got a precept.
Then you got Levi and Simeon over there. Them island, they on the same island, but it's split.
They hate each other.
You know?
And the dark skinned Simeonites, they hate that they're dark.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, Sammy Sosa, right?
Yeah, they hate that they're dark. But a lot of them Simeonites a lot of them are actually Levites, and they know that. A lot of them, because during the time the Spaniards put them in captivity, they killed off a lot of them to the point where they had to replace them with Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Let me bring out this precept. Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. I am black but comely.
Black but calm, black and beautiful.
Yeah,
You know?
But we're not black or brown.
right?
Dark skin.
O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tent of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. Now, Kedar is one of Ishmael's sons. And you look up, that's where you get Kedar from, which means dark skin. Because out of Ishmael's sons, Kedar was probably the darkest one. That's why he got that name.
And
Okay.
you got a lot of Jakes that have the last name Shakur, right? But that comes from Shakar, right? Which is black, if I'm not mistaken.
Con. You see,
And that's why you have a lot of Jakes when they go over there to like Europe. They go over there to the Middle East. Everybody's like in awe of them.
Or when they go to fucking China and places like that.
Bro, all the heathen is mesmerized by how they
You want to
look.
touch your hair and
Yeah.
shit.
Because you're the most beautiful people on earth, man.
hey, like this one Judite woman, she went to Turkey. Well, she has some nice hair. Lord bless her with her hair, nice hair. And they're all touching it. Everyone's wanting pictures with her, want to touch her hair. Like, hey, I love your hair, you know. But then at the same time, there's a video of her going back to America and she's treating her own people like shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, let me bring this out. Genesis 2:7. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. And man became a living soul. The reason why I created it says, the Lord God formed the man of the dust of the ground. What color is the dirt? What color is the ground? It ain't white. It ain't red.
Rich dirt is very dark.
Yeah. And the darker you grow, the darker you dig into the ground, the darker it gets.
What they say, what Tupac say, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. No, he said, they say the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I say the darker the soil, the deeper the roots.
Yeah.
That's a cold line.
bro.
I'm gonna was tight.
Yeah.
Hey, cause that should show you right there. That verse should show you that the people in the ancient times weren't dark skinned. I mean, Slakia. People of the ancient times weren't white. You know, weren't Edomites. They were dark skinned. The first Edomite, you know, the first person with that light melanin was Cain. Okay, that's that mark that the Lord put upon him. Okay.
He carried it to his next life.
Yep. When it was Esau.
And then the
You know, when he came back as Esau.
he's wasted away.
Even the serpent had dark skin. He was a man. He even had dark skin. Okay? The first man that lacked that was Cain.
You know, he kept trying to get with these Hamite women to get his pigment back, but all his kids kept coming out, you know, his color.
Hey, yeah,
Wasted away.
that's right. Because a lot of times when an Israelite man has a baby with the Edomite woman, a lot of times, if it's a son, most likely, it looks more like the Edomite, looks more like the mother than the father. You know, comes out light skinned. Let's say that light skinned baby will grow up and lie with an Edomite woman. Like Blake Griffin is a good example. His father is a Levite and he's dark. His father's dark, but his father slept with the Edomite woman, make Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin had an Edomite woman and he had a child, and his child looked like an Edomite. All right, same thing with Patrick Mahomes. We have plenty of examples. Okay.
That's why we say it's not about the color. It's all about the spirit.
All right.
Your spirit goes back to Israel, you know, then you're an Israelite, no matter the color.
Like Luka Donovic, 77 Mavericks. What's that guy? Number 15. What's his name? It slips in my mind. You know, number 15 Denver Nuggets. Yeah. That guy, his name slips.
MVP, the MVP.
Yeah, MVP. Luke, no, not Luka, but yeah, that guy, Conor McGregor. They all look like Edomites, but they really Israelites, man. And you can tell when you go to the book of Romans, it says what? The Spirit beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. That's how we tell that you're an Israelite. It's off your spirit, man.
Yeah, scriptures also say don't take heed to endless genealogies, man. Try and trace your roots back or whatever. It's all through the spirit, man.
Oh, Nicola the Joker. They call him the Joker. He's an Israelite, man. Only Israelites can hang with other Israelites, man. Okay? They got, like, for example, look at Luke Walton. He's an Edomite. He couldn't hang. He was a trash basketball player, man, when I watched him growing up as a child, man. He didn't know how to play ball. He only got by because of his dad.
Hey, bro, when I used to see him get the ball, I'd be like, no, pass the ball to somebody.
Yeah.
But you know, Jake is the best at all things. It's not just sports, but also academia, you know, building things. Whatever, Jake is gonna be the best. Jake is the former of all things, you know?
Hey, one of the smartest kids in the world is a 14-year-old from Nigeria.
Oh yeah.
Bro,
Nigerians are doing it, man.
He had an 8-year-old that was a Judite. He already graduated from high school. 8 years old, yeah.
That ain't nothing.
Yeah.
That's all of us. All of us could do that.
If
You
we
know what I'm
wanted
saying?
it,
If that's how they push the curriculum, if they really taught us,
Yeah.
and not being there as tyrants, as teachers, You know what I'm saying? Because the reason I didn't want to learn when I was young because I hated the teacher.
Me too, brother.
I hated the
Me
teacher.
too.
I say, you and your class.
Yeah.
But the teachers that I liked, I made basically,
good.
I was doing basically 100.
Same here, bro.
And also the women. You know, they want to create these schools where you have the girls and the boys all together. That just creates distractions, man.
Yeah.
Create these there's a couple of high schools out there, Jake schools, which is boys only. 100% graduation rate, man.
Yep.
All the
Focus.
teachers are men, all the students are boys, and they can focus, man.
Oh yeah. And now they got the girls. Their skirts is up to here.
Yeah.
Okay, going to school. Okay.
Teacher.
And the teacher's skirt up to there too. Okay, she at the blackboard and shit, writing and shit. I'm
Ass
looking at
fat.
her ass
Yeah,
and shit.
ass
Like,
fat.
God damn, she got a fat ass. You know what I'm saying?
See, but at a certain age, they should have.
Yeah.
At a young age, it should be women teachers. At a certain age, like 12, 13, it should be male teachers, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, women.
Because men, boys need that hardness on them, you know.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
my boys, they play basketball, and they got male coaches, man, and they hard on them.
Yeah, man.
It's a good thing, man.
Yeah, that's how my coach is. He hard on me.
Class with that. 8 hours a day, you ain't gonna focus, man.
Yeah, you gonna try to get some pussy, man.
Bro,
Like,
I only went to school.
for the pussy.
Yeah, I only went to, I always missed second period. I never went short of second class, second period. But this girl liked me and I liked her too, and I made sure I showed up on time. Yeah, for her. I wasn't really there. Listen to the teacher.
Right.
Who the fuck is in there? Listen, nobody doing that, man.
Yeah.
Public school is shitty, man. You're not really learning nothing.
Yeah.
And then all the shit that we learned, have we had to use it?
I ain't used none of that stuff I
You
learned.
ain't gonna use none of that shit.
I forgot everything this summer.
You know, you use the basics. You know, you gotta learn. You gotta read. You gotta write. You gotta know how to do math. But that's it. That's
Yeah.
it, pretty much.
Hey, by the 8th grade, like the brother say, what you say he was 8 years old though, but by the 8th grade back in the day, that was the equivalent of a high school education.
Yeah.
Okay, they dumbed it down. You know, a child is able to learn everything he needs to be a man and to successfully have a family
Yeah.
by the age of 12.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Hey, that's why you have private schools.
Private schools.
They're more fit than these public schools. They learn stuff quicker. They already learn calculus by the time
that's facts.
before they even get to a calculus class.
That's facts.
You
My
know?
woman, she was in private school all the way up till like 8th, 9th grade, man.
You learn things way quicker than you do public school.
Because the classrooms are not as filled up.
Yeah.
Right.
It's more one-on-one.
Yeah, because teachers, like you said, you know, it's hard to learn when you hate the teacher.
Exactly.
You don't like the teacher.
Yeah.
You know, and the teacher don't like you too.
Right.
So it's hard to learn anything.
They hate their job.
Yeah.
They're not
They don't
getting
get
paid enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Some of the students are rude.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
they have had this from years ago, and they put the same temperament from years ago. They put it on you when you first come into class. They already got an attitude. You know.
Yeah.
Really, you're supposed to have tutors. You know, you're supposed to have
Facts.
tutors.
Facts.
And learn at home, which is one-on-one. You know?
Homeschool, man.
Homeschool.
That's where it's at, man. Don't put your seeds in public school, because now, with all these VAXs, they're putting all the technology that was in that juicy juice. They're putting that in all the VAXs. You know, that they require you to have these
Right.
things when you go to public school,
Yeah.
man. I was getting shot up like a motherfucker. So
Yeah.
now they're putting that gene. I don't know if they'll clip of the video, but the gene therapy stuff. Now they're putting that within all the VAXs, man.
Bro, I did a lesson about it. This dude is trying to play the Most High because the DNA, it has the code of the Heavenly Father's name, and it repeats it over 1 trillion times. So this devil, he wants to put his
Change
own
DNA.
He wants to put his code in your DNA. Like, motherfucker.
Yeah. So where you're not you no more.
Yeah.
Now you're the property of these elites.
Yeah.
See, but you stupid people, you should never took that thing, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't have your children in public school, man.
I got something from this Bible, Compact Zondervan's dictionary. School A place or institution devoted to teaching and learning. And you're not learning shit in these schools. Like, for example, you had Samuel. He was in a school learning laws under Eli. He was in the temple. That was like an instituted to learn the laws and the history of the Most High and of His people. Okay.
And this is what you're supposed to be learning.
Scriptures. A place or institution devoted to teaching and learning. In the early history of Israel, the home was the primary agency for religious training, which was imparted chiefly through conversation, example, and initiation, imitation, Slakia. All teaching was religiously orientated.
Yeah, man. Orientated, dealing with your mouth verbally.
Yeah.
You know, you teaching them.
Ooh.
Just like I be teaching my seeds, man.
Yeah,
And I know the stuff that I teach them, they're not going to forget. The stuff that I learned as a child that stuck with me, you know?
Hey,
That's how you teach your children.
That's how Yahweh Shemel Shai used to do it with us before the laws were written.
Yeah.
Passed down verbally.
Yeah, come.
Samuel instituted a school of the prophets. During the Babylonian captivity, the synagogue had its origin. It was a place of teaching, never of sacrifice. Well, that was basically it. But let me bring out, you got that scripture?
Yes,
Samuel 19 and 19.
Samuel chapter 19, verse 19, and it says, and it was told Saul, saying, behold, David is at Naioth in
Wait,
Ramoth.
first, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But you took you going to where he said they conversed on the housetop.
And Saul sent messengers to take David, and when they saw the company of the prophets prophesying, and Samuel standing as appointed over them, the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai was upon the messengers of Saul, and they also prophesied.
Yeah, that's the piece that they gave for when it says Samuel instituted a school of the prophets. They gave 1 Samuel 19 and 19. But I got this one in Joshua 4 and 21. Now this is when Joshua, all the tribes, they had the Ark of the Covenant. The priests had the Ark of the Covenant, and they crossed the Jordan River. And the Lord commanded them to have 12 stones, which represented 12 tribes. But I'm going to get to the point. Joshua 4 and 21. And he spake unto the children of Israel, saying, when your children shall ask their fathers in time to come, saying, what mean these stones? Then ye shall let your children know, saying, Israel came over this Jordan on dry land. So part of, teaching your children was teaching the history. Like, for example, if you live during King David's time, you'll teach your children about what happened that led up, all the history events that led up to the time that you're living in. Like, for example, you'll teach them about the covenant that the Most High made with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You explain why you have to be circumcised. You teach them about how Jacob and his 12 sons, how Joseph was put into slavery, how we had to serve under the Egyptians, and how all the miracles that the Lord did for us in the time of Egypt. You'll teach them all that history, man. Okay?
The scripture says a wise man will instruct his people, and the fruit of his understanding shall not fail not. So that's what we was doing. We was instructing our children about Yahweh Shemel Shai and how to move, righteously.
I got one more. Psalms 44 and 1. To the chief musician for the sons of Korah, we have heard with our ears, O Most High, our fathers have told us what work thou didst in the days and the times of old. Okay, they'll tell you you come home, sit down, your father go over the history of what the Lord did for his people. Okay, that's true learning, not going to these schools to be indoctrinated by Esau, man, because you're not learning nothing. You're not learning real history. You have to learn. You learn bullshit most of the time. You have to do your own research.
Then you gotta learn the family dynamic, learn about men, learn about women, their positions. Learn the language.
Some president, I forgot his name, said a thorough understanding of the Bible is better.
Theodore,
yeah, come. It's better than
College education.
College education.
I used to bring that out all the time when I was in high school.
Agriculture, you learn agriculture. You don't learn that no more. They used to have the automotive,
Yeah.
teachings in schools. They don't teach you that no more.
They don't teach you how to live life.
They try to cripple you now.
Yeah.
They're not teaching you nothing that's gonna sustain you, man.
Now they're pushing that alphabet shit in your schools. Put it in the schools. There's laws where a teacher cannot tell the parent if the student wants to become a T word, a transformer.
Yeah, now they're teaching preschoolers that stuff. You know?
The schools don't teach you how to be leaders. Somebody was breaking it down. You go to school for 8 hours. You get like a 1 hour lunch break, and you get a couple minute break. That's work right there.
That's preparing you for the workforce.
Yeah, because that's what John D. Rockefeller said. He said it best. We don't want to build these people of high level thinkers. We want them to obey. You know, basically, we want a nation of workers,
Slaves.
not a nation of thinkers.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what it teaches you. Just obey.
That's why they push folly all fucking day.
Yeah.
They want you to be distracted with folly. They don't want you learning nothing. They want you to dedicate your life bouncing a basketball. Fuck that.
Nah, greater than that.
Yeah, fuck that, man.
You're great. All them Jakes out in the NBA right now, they're greater than bouncing that ball. You know, but that's what they're known for. That's all. You see the other nations look at us as we're just great for their entertainment. We're greater than that, man. We're like it says, we're a wise, understanding people, man. But what made us into the state that we're in? The departing from what made us wise, which was the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
Being spiritually dead, I mean, there's no excuse anymore.
Yep.
You know, we can see our teachers now. So let's get that.
Matthew chapter 28, verse 18. And Yahushua came and spake unto them, saying, all power is given unto me in heaven and in earth. Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Ghost, the Spirit.
God said, go and teach all nations, meaning go and teach Israelites in all the nations, man. Go and teach our people that are scattered abroad, man. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and in the Holy Spirit.
Right.
Teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I commanded you. And lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. Amen.
We at the end right now, man. We are at the end. Good, so,
Hey, the Lord, he pretty much told him, like, I'm going to be with you till this world end. And how's the Lord going to be with us in the end? His Spirit is here. His Spirit is on his men. Is upon the apostles and elders, man.
that's right.
They have the Spirit of the Lord. The Spirit of the Lord is prophecy.
God prophesying the end. We'll go back to that Ephesians, finish that out. We go back to that Ephesians, finish that out.
Ephesians 6.
6 and 10. Start back at 10.
Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 10. And it says, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might.
Yeah, be strong in the Lord and in the power. Brother, don't faint in this thing, man. We wrestle not, you know, with flesh and blood.
That's right.
But, you know, with these demons on us, man. So you gotta keep faint now. You gotta be strong, man.
Yeah, I wish I said, I would that men always pray, not to faint.
Yeah, because them demons that mess with your mind are demons that you can handle. The Lord's not gonna have no demon that's stronger and have you be taken by that demon unless you're not.
Elect,
Yeah,
unless you fall out,
unless he sent that demon to take you out.
to devour you.
Okay, because you had a lot of examples of that. That flat Earth was a demon. Remember, that flat Earth was a demon that the Lord sent to take those 3 men out that were here in L.A. You know, I was a strong demon. They got taken out by that. Well, really, it was 4 total.
And it says, put on the whole armor of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that he may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
The armor is his truth, man, and faith. You know, put that on, man. You don't want to fall out. If you fall out of this thing, another 7 strong ass demons will come on you. And that just means completion. You know? So you're totally bugged out here.
So I'm gonna make sure I pay my rent on time. You know, I ain't gonna get kicked out this time. I got 7 of my best friends with me. More wickeder than myself.
Then think about all the things that you've done in the truth. That would just be in vain. That would be as if you didn't do it.
Like, you just wasted your time.
Yeah, who wants to waste their time, man? Fuck that, man.
Just give it all out, man. I pray to the Lord, like, help me endure unto the end. I gave my life since I was in high school. I don't want to make that all into waste. You know, I want you to remember my works. I want the Lord to remember all our works, all our sacrifice, and He is. He remembers the love that you've shown Him. Because we remember.
If you continue in it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. Hey, because it says that all the good that you do will be forgotten. It's like you never did it.
It's like Kobe quitting midway in his prime season. Ain't nobody gonna remember Kobe if he did that. You know, he had to finish and get all them championships.
Yeah, he had to finish till he retired. He got 60 points the last game when he played Jazz, right? But he had to finish. So we have to finish what the Lord called us to do. It says to give our diligence.
And the Lord said what? Make sure you put on the whole armor of the Lord. Okay, you can't take offense in part of the scriptures, man. Okay, pick and choose what you want to believe in. Pick and choose what you wanna push. Okay.
They don't have the armor at that point.
Exactly. Because if you're saying things like the MOTB is sin, then that's not the whole armor, man.
We don't have none of the armor.
Exactly.
This Joshua 24:20. If you forsake the Lord and serve strange gods, then He will turn and do you hurt and consume you. After that, He have done you good. You know, speaking to you men that forsook the Lord, man. The same God that was doing you good is going to do you hurt, man.
You don't want that.
And that's a fearful thing, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, it says those that know are gonna get worse.
Yeah, man. It's the only thing left for you was yeah.
It says start in my sanctuary. Judgment's gonna start for you, Jakes. I knew you're Israelites. I heard this word. I put your hand to the plow and turn back, man.
Straight up. Jake out here acting like they not like Lamont, right? Recently ran into that dude, spoke to him on the phone. You know, it's as if talking as if judgment ain't coming towards you. Judgment is gonna come to you, man. You know?
I got a quick one.
You broke the vow that you made.
Real quick. It's Deuteronomy 28:63. And it shall come to pass that as the Lord rejoiced over you to do you good and to multiply you, so the Lord will rejoice over you to destroy you and to bring you to naught, and you shall be plucked from off the land whither the Lord whither thou goest to possess it. So the Lord gonna do you, he's gonna be happy to do you good or to do you bad. Whatever you come with, that's how the Lord gonna meet you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Whatever order the Lord gives to His angel, they're going to take pride in doing it. Not pride, but they're going to be joyful to do it. You know, if the Lord wants to kill you, the angel is going to be happy to kill you.
Yep.
Because the Lord said it. I got a precept. Ezekiel 33:12. Therefore, thou son of man, say unto the children of thy people, the righteousness of the righteous shall not deliver him in the day of his transgression. As for the wickedness of the wicked, he shall not fall thereby in the day that he returneth from his wickedness. Neither shall the righteous be able to live for his righteousness in the day that he sinneth. So you can't tell the Lord, I did your work. You know, all that when you turn your back to the plow, when you stop doing His work, all that work is forgotten, man. The Lord's not gonna remember that, man, because you didn't continue in doing the work of the Lord, you didn't finish your calling, man. The Lord said that in order to be saved, you must endure unto the end. Okay, not halfway or not when you're about to get there. Okay, all the way to the end. Okay, that's how you be saved. The Lord's gonna do His part. He's gonna fulfill His promise. You just gotta do yours by finishing, by continuing to do this work, no matter what, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, better is the end of a thing.
It's just like if you about to plant a garden, okay, because you know the scriptures, the Lord always use like gardening and stuff like that. You know, when you go and you gonna plow the field up, okay, and then you open up the place for the seeds, and then you put the seeds in, but you don't cover the seeds. You just leave them out. Okay, you don't cover them, you don't water them. Okay, what's gonna happen to those seeds? Those seeds gonna get scorched. Okay, and then they're not gonna bring forth any harvest.
I got
Same way.
Well, you gotta be rooted and settled.
Yeah.
You know, rooted and grounded in this truth.
Precept. It's Luke 14 and 27. And whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. For which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it? Lest happily after he have laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that beheld it begin to mock him, saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish.
Yeah, that
So
tower.
finishing is the most important part of this thing, man.
A lot of guys can't bear that cross. They can't deal with those burdens.
Them demons,
them
man.
Demons, really. You know?
Hey, and that tower starts with you. You're that tower that you're
Yep.
building up. You're not able to finish it.
So you want to, and then it said men begin to mock you if you don't finish, man. Because you set out to do this, but you didn't do it.
Yeah, you made a vow to Yahushua, man. Yahushua went up on that cross, put nothing but pure hell, so that you can get this knowledge. So that these seals could be opened up unto you.
That's a scripture.
And then you just fall out.
That's thou putteth the Lord to open shame. That one, but
exactly.
there's another one that will make his sacrifice. Never mind, I can't. Paul said it.
Another one says it would be better if you had not known the way. You had not learned the truth. Yeah?
Is the book of Second Peter chapter 2 verse 20. For if after they have escaped the pollutions of the world through the knowledge of the Lord and Savior Yahushua Mashiach, they are again entangled therein and overcame the
And
latter
you escaped the pollutions, man. The Lord brought you to this
to the light.
marvelous light, man. You escaped the pollutions. You know, the Lord opened your eyes. And you go back to the fucking darkness, man. Read that again.
God. It says for
That's so unthankful, man. It's so
yeah.
so fucking womanly, man. Only women do shit like that. Shit on you and shit. Act as if you didn't do what you did.
Right.
Only women do shit like that, man. Read it again.
It says, for if after they have escaped the pollutions of the world through the knowledge of the Lord and Savior Yahushua Mashiach, they are again entangled therein and overcame, the latter is worse with them.
They were again entangled therein and overcame. You got overcame by Satan, man.
Yeah.
You got overcome by that flesh. You see, you got to put the flesh at bay in this motherfucker, man. You got to check that flesh, man. If you let the flesh do what it do, that's the never-ending thing. The flesh is blinding, man. Go ahead. That's why the scriptures speak about refraining from your appetites, refraining from certain things, man. Go ahead.
It says, they are entangled therein and overcame. The latter end is worse with them than the beginning.
Yes, so the latter end is worse than the beginning, man.
Yeah, the brother spoke into how 7 other demons, they enter into you. Man. You're worse off than when you were in the beginning. They don't tell you. It says, for it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness than after they have known it and turned from the holy commandment delivered unto them.
Well, just like with that dude that we were talking about, Yadarash, man. You let the 7 demons took hold of him, and hey,
That's the guy that wiped out his family, right?
yeah, became a complete psychopath, man.
Probably went to court. Well, the Bible says he that committed adultery shall be put to death. So
Hey, you remember his statement? He said, God made me do it? Or something like that. That was his statement. That's what he said.
Yeah, he bugged out.
That was that powerful demon that hopped on him, man.
yeah, that's
Scary thing, man. It was truth, man.
That was
That's
his,
why you got to put on the whole armor of faith.
yeah, that was his path either way, though. That was set out before he was even born. That was the path that
That
the
was
Lord had
beginning.
for him.
In the beginning.
Lord didn't like you, nigga. This Sirach 26 and 28. There be two things that grieve my heart, and the third maketh me angry. A man of war that suffereth poverty, and men of understanding that are not set by, and one that returneth from righteousness to sin. The Lord prepares such an one for the sword.
That's a good precept to Ezekiel. That's a good one.
So the sword is prepared for you men that fell away. And that's an example to us on what not to do, man.
Right.
That's scary, man. We don't want no smoke with Yahweh Shema Shai, man. We just want to remain in His grace and endure to the end, man. That's it, man.
Kind of like you said, like ones that fall away, they were always destined to fall away.
Yeah.
So that's a fearful thing, man.
Yeah.
That's why you always got to be on your P's and your Q's and stand up straight and stuff, man. To the best of your ability.
Yeah,
'Cause
man.
we don't know our faith at the end of the day. Our faith. Hey, bro, you finished with that?
There was a little more. It's let me see. It's back in 1 Peter 2. Oh my bad. It's 2 Peter 2. It's 2 Peter 2 and 22. It says, "But it has happened unto them, according to the true proverb, the dog is turned into his own vomit again, and the soul that was washed to her wallowing in the mire."
Yeah. Dog returning to his own vomit. That's the world, man. The world is nothing but vomit and pollution, man.
Yeah, it's like being dirty, being filthy, taking a shower, cleaning yourself with soap and all of that, getting out.
And going back in the mud.
Then you out for a little time, then you go back into it. You go back to the filth. What's the fucking point? You know, what's the point of that, man? But I got one though. It's 1 John 2 and 19. They went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us. But they went out that they might be made manifest that they were not all of us. So, you know, the Lord is constantly making it clear who He's with. You know, and for the Lord to take the spirit away from you, that's the most frightening thing ever. What's the point of being on the earth at that point? If I can't be in the truth, I'd rather be in the spirit world, man.
All right, man. That's what King David prayed about, man.
Yeah.
Take not that Holy Spirit from you, man.
Cause that's no hope. You have no hope, man. You know judgment is coming, and then it's not like Men in Black. They hit you with a thing and you just forget about the truth. Nah, you know what's coming.
Well, the most I can make it where you forget that you don't keep that mind. Like, makes
Dudes
stick.
don't forget, bro.
They know it's always in the back of their mind.
Yeah, they
be in the
know
back
it.
of their mind, but
That's
they're
the demon hunting them.
yeah.
Yeah, you know that America's gonna be destroyed. You know that, time of Jacob's trouble is coming. The chip, all of that. You know it. You know, so that bugs you out even more.
Yeah, like they get shook. They probably got shooken up when that 2020 came in.
Yeah, that's why I do Lamar Ryan. He started doing lessons at that time, you know.
You but
I started doing lessons.
I got a quick one. The 2 Peter's 1 and 10. Wherefore give rather, brethren, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure.
Yeah, man, school days up, man. You know, to exert oneself. You gotta give diligence, man. You gotta do what you gotta do in the spirit, man. Constantly hitting the highways and byways, doing your shows. That keeps you in the spirit, man. You know?
For if you do these things, ye shall never fall.
Yep. You should never fall, man. And the scriptures tell you in Jude that it's the Lord that keeps us from falling. To Him that is able to keep you from falling. So you gotta constantly pray to Yahweh Shema Shai to keep the spirit on you to fight, man. Because you can easily get consumed out here, man. Easily. Nothing but temptations out here. You know, constantly being attacked in your mind. It's hard, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've seen,
Watch as well as pray.
you've seen it so many times. You've seen guys on fire for the truth. They preaching the truth 100%.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, as if they never knew the truth.
Oh, like one guy in Mississippi.
That's a fucking demon, man.
Yo, La Awar, no light.
yeah.
That's what she said, right? His name, I remember.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Fuck you, man.
Hey, he made a video about he got mad about order, but then when he was in the truth, when he had the light in him, right? He was speaking against guys that go against the order. He was basically cutting himself. If you watch that video, he's cutting himself for how he's acting now.
See, but get that scripture with Saul, where the Lord put an evil spirit on him. Get that scripture, man, because the scriptures tell you that Saul had a good spirit on him.
Yeah,
And the Lord put an evil spirit on him that troubled him.
First, the spirit had it when brother read it. 1 Samuel 19:19. It says that Saul was amongst the prophets. You know, they say, is Saul a prophet? You know, is Saul one of the prophets? Because he had the spirit of the Lord upon him.
The scripture says the spirit can't dwell in the unclean things.
Yeah.
So he was good at
Help
that
that
time.
brother find that scripture, man, if you can. With Saul, man. Because you could be doing your thing in the spirit, then somewhere along the line, you offend the Lord, and the Lord take a spirit from you and put an evil spirit on you. All you gotta do is
1
stop an
Samuel
evil
16
spirit.
to 14.
Yeah.
So, the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 16, verse 14. It says, "But the Spirit of the Lord departed from Saul, and an
Go
evil..."
up some verses, bro.
God. It's 1
Is
Samuel.
this when David is being anointed?
God, yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
13.
1 Samuel 16 and 13. It says, "Then Samuel took the horn of the oil and anointed him in the midst of his brethren.
Anointed King David.
And the Spirit of the Lord came upon David from that day forward. So Samuel rose up and went to Ramah. But the Spirit of the Lord departed from Saul,
You see the Spirit of the Lord departed from Saul. Uh-oh. Go ahead.
and an evil spirit from the Lord troubled him."
See?
Hey,
So the Lord could, easily take the spirit off of you, put the spirit on someone else, man.
that shows you why we should always be humble and
Yep.
have fear of the Lord and act like, don't let that, like the scripture says, don't let the knowledge that the Lord gave you, keyword, the Lord gave you didn't get it yourself. Don't let the knowledge puff you up. Because
Yep.
the Lord is the one that gave you that knowledge, and he could take it away and give it to somebody else that's more humble than you.
Yep.
If you allow that knowledge to puff you up, man.
See, but it was destined for Saul. That was his destiny, man. So if you're not of the elect, you're not of the elect. There's nothing you can do. Somewhere along the line, you're gonna fall out the truth. So really it just comes down to you being of the elect or not. That's what it comes down to.
Got a quick one. Psalms 34 and 18. The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit.
You see? The contract goes into those that are sorrowful for their actions. So you gotta constantly be humble.
Yeah.
And that's why the Lord put hell on us too. Keep your ass humble.
What was that? Paul had that thorn in the flesh.
It's a thing of constantly repenting. You got to be repenting every day. Because you don't know what you did in your last lifetime. The Lord upset with you. You got to constantly be humble and repent, man. Every day. Every day. You can't think that you got it. Oh, I got it now. I'm in. I got it. No.
Not until it's over.
Exactly.
It ain't over till it's over, man.
It's right. It ain't over till the act made its thing. Okay?
So, we gotta constantly ask for forgiveness, constantly ask for mercy.
Because this world is full of sin. And when you wake up in the morning, you go out your door, you believe me, you committing some sins. You don't even know.
Your thoughts alone are sins.
It says your thoughts are foolish unto you.
Foolish thoughts.
Yeah,
Foolish thoughts is sin.
Yeah. And you don't control your thoughts. You don't control what puts in your what goes in your mind.
That's why I pray to the Lord for Satan not to influence my actions.
Yeah. Hey,
Because
slack you, brother.
the actions start in your thoughts. But like you said, you can't control your thoughts. That's why you gotta have discernment. What's righteous thoughts? What's wicked thoughts? You gotta rebuke the wicked
That's
thoughts.
it. That's it.
Anyways,
That's it. You got to be in a state of rebuke. You got to have rebuke. You got to have rebuke like a what would you have something like there to mask something? Time when they come up, oh, got it. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be in the chamber, ready to fire.
Ha.
Cock.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got something. Mark 7:18, and he saith unto them, Are ye so without understanding also? Do ye not perceive that whatsoever thing from without entereth into the man, it cannot defile him? Because it entereth not into his heart, but into his belly, and goeth out into the drought, purging all meats. And he said, That which cometh out of the man, not defileth the man. Because basically, the thoughts that come into your mind, you get all sorts of wicked thoughts. But when them wicked thoughts come into your mind, you're supposed to rebuke them thoughts. You know? Like when you have a scripture in Jude where it says, I believe it was Michael, they were arguing, disputing over the body of Moses with Satan. Michael, what he said, he rebuked Satan. Okay, you don't curse out Satan, you know, get the fuck out of here, fuck you. No, you rebuke him in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay, you rebuke him. So the thoughts that come into your mind, rebuke those thoughts, because if they come out, you act upon those thoughts. That's what defiles you. Okay, because you act upon those thoughts that came into your mind.
It's the book of 1 Peter, chapter 5. My bad. It's 1 Peter 5 and 8. It says, Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. So it's like Yahweh Shai told Peter, man, you know, hey, Satan, man, you know, I know these different spirits, man, they desire to sift you out of this truth, man. You know, you got to be able to have that in your mind already, you know, to rebuke those thoughts like the brothers are going into. Right?
That's having the whole armor.
That whole armor, yeah, and that goes back to that Ephesians 6, yeah.
To quench the fiery darts of the wicked, man.
You know, you gotta know when it's Satan too.
Yeah.
Fuck with you, with your coworkers and people you know. You know, you gotta know, it's Satan. You know?
The scriptures speak of the shield of faith, man. Yeah. You know, that faith is gonna get you through all that shit.
It says, like a roaring lion, right? If you watch a lion, when lion, they don't just see a group of buffalo and they start chasing, right? They first scope out. They first watch for the weakest ones, the ones that's not really there, the ones not paying attention. They'll go for the calves, you know. They'll go for the weak buffalo. You know, sometimes Satan will go and try to attack your weaknesses, what you're weak at, man.
Yeah. That's why you have to stay close. Like the brother Elder Muratazak always say, you got to stay close to the water. Okay?
The word.
The word is the water, man. Okay?
You gotta be listening to it, reading it.
Hey, going back to that.
If you're thinking about it, it's always there.
Thinking about a lesson, doing a lesson.
Yeah.
That'll keep the demons off you, man.
You talked about that shield of faith. I got a precept. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 10, verse 35. It says, Cast not away, therefore, your confidence, which hath great recompense of your reward.
Yeah, and this is our confidence, man. It's truth, man. Spirit, that's what gives us our confidence at the end of the day, man. Our faith, you know?
It says, For ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of the Most High, ye might receive the promise.
Patience as well, man. We need a patience.
Yeah.
Very patient thing, and it's truth, man.
Yeah.
That's why you have to be humble.
Yeah.
You know, and what?
You know that word patience go back to suffering. Okay? So you gotta understand that you're gonna suffer when you come into this truth.
Yeah.
Everything is not gonna be peaches and cream. Yo, now you know the truth. Oh, now the Lord gonna come back and save me right now. No.
Oh, you gotta purify your spirit.
Right.
You thought.
So,
We all came to the truth thinking this thing about to go down.
thing about
You
patience.
learn that, nah,
Yeah, man.
you don't know the time.
Still here. I came in 16.
Yeah,
I thought I was gonna like,
Oh, yeah.
you got the apostles that came in young, and it's been pushing this for over 30 years. That's why they said themselves. It's about patience. It's about waiting.
Desire to see that day, but it's not shot. It won't come. But
Yeah.
paraphrasing that scripture.
Yeah.
Wait, not my love till he please. Because there's a certain date, a certain time, and a certain hour that the Lord already has set up for this place to be destroyed.
That's
We
why,
don't-
I'm sorry.
We don't know that exact date, but we know that we're close. Each day that goes by in this place, we're getting very close.
He gave us the signs.
That's why the scriptures say, "Hope deferred, make it the heart sick." You know, something that's deferred is delayed. So you're gonna go through it because you want it to come, but it's not necessarily coming when you want it.
Yeah.
So you're having to suffer. You're having to suffer this shit every goddamn day, man, and that affects you, man.
Yeah.
Like the apostle did the lesson with the saints being worn out. It's like we full of this, man.
Yeah.
You know,
The scriptures also say what? In patience, in your patience,
possess your soul.
that's it.
Yeah, because while you're waiting, you gotta, the Lord said be occupied in prophecy, you're reading. While you're waiting, you're not just waiting, just sitting there. You're building yourself up through this word, getting this knowledge. But at the same time, it says in Ecclesiastes, the more knowledge you get, the more oppressed you are.
Yeah, at the same time while you're waiting, you're catching hell.
Yeah.
You're dealing with all type of unfortunate events,
Going through that narrow path.
going through that narrow path, man. So
And you see all the wickedness that go on in this place. Like from high school, when I was in high school, just based off my short life, I never seen like this alphabet shit get pushed on so hard. I never seen it like that, man. Like,
can you imagine when I was in high school?
yeah,
Then can you imagine when this brother was in high school?
Yeah,
Imagine when this brother was in high school.
the apostles.
The different stages of
Oh yeah.
the wickedness, man.
Oh yeah.
Cause when I was in school, the shit that you was seeing was I wasn't seeing.
You went to
Yeah.
Birmingham, right? The same.
No,
You didn't go?
Bro, there was a
I
full
went to
day.
Mulholland,
Oh, no. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where's that at?
right next to Birmingham.
Yeah.
One thing they did in Birmingham was they did a gender switch day.
I know. I remember y'all was saying that.
Yeah.
shit.
There was a full day where like
That's
football
crazy.
players came in dresses, bro.
Niggas is faggots.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
they always have done that. That's weird.
Yeah.
You said they always done that.
We know
Yeah,
they
in
have.
certain high
Hell
schools.
nah.
Like,
Oh, not when I
Hell
was growing
nah,
up.
It's
like
like
a-
a spirit
not a-
week.
Not at my school,
yeah,
bro.
like Spirit Week or something like that.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, they had spirit week, but they didn't have no gender shit
Nah,
until
that's some-
Where the football
year was that?
players
That's
came in.
2012 and
That's some
15.
of that shit.
They wasn't doing that in the 1900s.
Nah, hell nah.
What shows you that wickedness is waxing worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, it get worse.
Yeah.
Imagine now, man.
Yeah.
You in class with trannies.
Teachers.
Or the teacher might be a fucking. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to go to school, honestly, man. I'll be ditching. Fuck it. I'm ditching today.
That's how I was, bro. That's how I was with the bus. When I had to take the bus this week, I was like, the guy that goes there regularly is a fucking transformer. Like, you know what? I'm gonna go to another stop, man.
And now you gotta put all these damn pronouns. Oh,
Yeah.
you calling him or her and her and him and all that madness, man. That's madness. These people have gone mad, man. Okay? Ultimately, abomination to the 20th power. Okay? And it's normalized. Oh, that's normal, but what you talking, that's abnormal now. Okay? To say what it is abnormal. Call a man, that's abnormal. Well, you don't know how he identifies. Well, he could identify any way he wanted, but I'm identifying him as.
Yeah, if I identify as a fucking white man, the world ain't gonna see me as that.
Exactly.
Hey,
Thank
you have a Drake like that. He
Okay.
identifies himself as a white man.
Exactly. So I want my credit good.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
I don't want to be red line. I want to live up in Beverly Hills.
Good job,
Okay.
I got a precept.
good opportunities. That shit
Exactly.
don't matter.
Genesis 5:1. This is the book of the generations of Adam. In the day that the Most High created man, in the likeness of the Most High, made he him. Male and female created he them, and blessed them and called their name Adam in the day when they were created. The point is male and female. It's only two genders, man. All these pronouns. That's why this place is known as Babylon.
Hey.
Babylon in Hebrew, Babal, which means confusion. That's all this place brings is confusion. Okay?
The Most High made everything one against another. Okay? He made up, down, left, right, in, out, black,
Hot,
white,
cold.
hot, cold. Okay?
Day and night. Day and night.
Exactly.
Day and night.
So now all of a sudden though, you know, just like he made animals, you don't see animals saying you got the squirrels over here talking about, you know what? I want to be a man squirrel. I don't want to be the female no more. Or the dog,
or the lioness.
or the lioness.
Lioness ain't trying to act like the male lion.
Exactly.
The male lion gonna show that she a lioness.
Exactly.
Like, bitch, sit your ass down.
They
From
know
the
their
beginning
place.
of her life to the end of her life.
Yeah, mate.
Okay? Nowhere in between their life they changing up.
Yeah.
Okay, but all of a sudden, the human, the man and the woman, you know, supposedly being the smartest creature, okay, has something wrong with their brain to think that they could be something other than what the Most High created them to be.
You got demons on you.
Straight
That's
up
all it
demons.
is. Them demons that are making you think that you're transformer. Think, oh, the Most High made a mistake. Well, I should have. Most High made me a man. I feel like I should be a woman, right?
Yeah, really, it's Esau. You know, he's targeting the children,
Yeah,
so they grow up really believing it.
Right.
You know, like you said, like when I was coming up, this whole Transformers thing wasn't like this.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, it was no. It's just now, recent times. Why? Because Esau's targeting the children.
they pushing it. They go to the teachers go to the classroom talking about, Johnny, do you feel like a girl? How do you feel today? You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. And Johnny's talking about, yeah, I think so. I think I do.
That
You
shit
know?
ain't gonna fly at a Jake house. That shit ain't gonna fly, man.
Yeah, but that shit ain't.
That shit only fly with you fucking heathen, you weirdo
Yep.
ass heathens, man.
Yep.
What's up, brother? His brother raising his hand.
My daughter was going through the same thing. She asked me one time in the car, she said, Dad, would you like me more if I was a boy?
Oh,
I said, what? No, I love you the way you are. You're perfect the way you are. She said, well, in school they say that we're golden child, and I want to get a golden star, so they reward the behavior if you change the way you are. Yeah.
damn, that's total wickedness.
Target the children, man. That's
Children-
pushing this out.
Yeah, children's brain are not developed, man, to understand all that. And you over here, which is not even hard to understand. You're a man, you're a boy, you're a boy, you're a girl. What's the point of putting all these different genders? You had this drag queen teaching these kids about 73 genders, and you had this one kid that rose his hand and said, there's only 2 genders, and he kicked his ass out. Kicked the kids out, man.
Now they got cartoons saying they're non-binary and all this other shit.
Man, this is why America has to be destroyed.
And that's why it will be destroyed.
Yep.
Okay? The Lord is not down with this, but He letting them do their wickedness. Okay? He's letting them do it. So He'll be justified in destroying them. And the destruction is coming. You know, you can't do anything against the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. It's His will to destroy Babylon. Okay? And all its wickedness.
You gotta separate yourself from the world and the pollution, because it's polluted. Man.
Yep.
Vomit, pollution, the filth of this world, man. You gotta separate yourself mentally from it. Man. You can't keep dipping in, dipping out, or else those demons will overtake you.
It's Isaiah 13 and 19. And Babylon, the glory of the kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
Yeah, so once the place goes down, I mean, America served its purpose, man. It's the most wickedest kingdom on the planet. And when the Lord destroys it, it's never gonna come up again. It's never
Right.
gonna be inhabited again.
Greatest example of how not to conduct the kingdom. You're gonna end up like America. Should have learned your lesson with Sodom and Gomorrah, but that wasn't enough. So the Lord's gonna show the world using America. This destruction that He's gonna bring, it's gonna surpass the destruction that He brought upon Sodom and Gomorrah, man.
Even upon
It says, neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the sheep shepherds make their fold there, But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there, and the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged.
Yeah, so yeah, just nothing but desert creatures and evil spirits. Going back to like the satire, shall dance there, man. The spirits and desert creatures, man. That's all that's gonna be left here in America.
So it ain't too much longer this place.
You know,
It's gonna fucking exist, man. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if nobody has one, we can go back to that Ephesians.
I have one more. Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Rise ye and depart, man, for this is not our rest, man. We weren't brought here to rest. We weren't brought to America to prosper. All right, we were brought here to serve slavery and then come back to for the elect to come back to the power. Right?
how do you depart?
How do you depart? By taking heed to the word there. Man.
Yep.
That's how you cleanse your way.
Draw nigh to the Most High, He'll draw nigh to you.
Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sword destruction.
Seeing it destroy a lot of people, man. A lot of people that were in this truth, not here no more. And it's destroying people that were never even in the truth, man.
This place is oblivious to what's about to happen to them. You know, the Lord is about to bring His wrath, His final wrath on this place, man. Okay? And you know, you go to a movie, you see a good movie, and the ending is so good, you be like, oh, that was dope. This is gonna be doper than any movie you ever seen. Okay?
We're alive to be beamed up to witness the end of it, you know, the credits of this movie.
The live movie.
Hey, like it's like when you watch Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, he had that one, and the ending season was when Caesar took his people, the rest of the apes, to the new land, away from humans, and they lived, he lived ever happily ever after. Well, the apes. Well, we want to live heavily, happy ever after. That's what I meant. Happy ever after, man. Kingdom is finally here. You know, all what we read and all what the prophets hope for is finally here.
They're gonna know. They know that this place is gonna be destroyed. It's over. They just don't believe it. You know? The prophets been out here. Prophets been out here. You know, this world was pushed on a worldwide scale, but since 2006, internet. So they know this place is gonna be destroyed. Today. Whether they take heed to it or not, doesn't matter.
Yeah, why are all these movies? It's always America.
Right.
It's always all hell breaking loose in America. It's always the destruction of America. It's never nowhere else.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Like even when the so-called alien invasion, America. It was always based in America.
All the purges, America.
America. It's not just a movie. It's a sign, a message. This is a message.
Predictive programming.
The elites telling you what they're gonna do prior to them doing it.
Yeah.
That's the way of prophesying.
Yeah.
Hidden in plain sight.
And now all these other countries are starting to come against America and its morality. You know, they talking about, you know, how America is policing the whole state or the whole world, you know, about trying to make everybody do right. But yet America has the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans over here as slaves, as genocide, okay? The Native Americans, you know?
Hey, but you know that was prophesied that the other nations are gonna hate the whore.
That's it.
They're gonna hate America. They're gonna turn their back on America.
See,
Blast
now-
fire on America.
These things are coming to pass now, okay? It's being spoken of by the other nations. So that's how you know we're at the end.
Fucking up the gas pipeline and trying to take out the euro.
Putting down the food.
So they don't tell you exactly why these nations are gonna hate the war, but they show you that it tells you that something's gonna happen. It's gonna make these nations hate the war, and it's ultimately Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is gonna put the spirit for them to hate the war and destroy this place, man. Because America's the bully. Bullies their own friends. You know?
That's why Saudi Arabia is dealing with China, Russia, and Iran.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. To America, yeah. You need to keep it at home, you know? He has military bases all in these other countries. You know? Got his foot all in these other countries, man.
Bro,
These other nations are tired of that, man.
even the elites know this place is gonna be destroyed because they don't even have bunkers here. Their bunkers is over there in Europe somewhere.
Right.
Yeah, that's prophesied as well.
Oh, yeah.
The Most High has to preserve them so they can be the first to go into slavery.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's why none of the elites are here, bro.
Yeah.
They don't live
Yeah.
in America.
I wonder why. no,
It's always been like that, though.
like I'm not saying like I'm actually wondering. I'm just,
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah, dog. It's always been like that with the elites. They stay their ass out of America.
Yeah, they're mostly based out of London.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
monetary
Financial,
city-state.
yeah.
hey, like London, Europe, there's a lot of food that is banned that America.
Shit, they about to start banning Skittles and all that other shit.
I wonder why.
Yeah. Cancer, man.
I wonder why, man.
Yeah, the GMOs banned overseas.
They said Sour Patches, you know?
Yo, Sour Patch, sour, sweet, good. That's hey, like everything that's on commercial. That's what I try to stay away from. To be honest, 'cause that's
Like the popular shit.
yeah, that's facts, man. Like you can only do so much, you know. Only do so much. Everything will be defiled on every side, from the air, food, clothes, buildings.
We're fighting a war that the rest of the world is not fighting, man.
Right.
We got all type of chemicals and poison in our food and water. The rest of the world ain't gotta deal with that shit.
Yeah, hey, this lady went to Colombia. She ate like a pig, but she lost weight.
Lost weight.
She lost so much weight
I
until
see
she
so
came.
many bills like that.
Yeah, until she come back to America. Then she ate the same amount, but she gained all that weight back.
Damn, bro.
You know, because you're eating real food out there, man. You're not eating bullshit, man.
Your body is able to digest it.
Oh yeah.
And it's able to, actually benefit you. Here,
Hey, the food was made for our bodies.
Yeah.
Okay, the Lord created certain things inside the food to keep you nourished. Okay, so
Yeah.
but when they changed the dynamic of the food, changed it to an organism, now your body like, what the hell is this?
it's
It
foreign.
might look like it,
Yeah, it's foreign. That's why it gathers in your gut.
right?
See, but Esau knows he's attacking your intestines. He's attacking your gut because he knows that's your second brain.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, now, bro, I found out a brother posted it that this motherfucker is attacking from the other side, bro. The toilet paper
Oh, I seen that.
has forever chemicals on
You
it.
shouldn't be
Right.
using no toilet paper, bro. You use
Even
toilet
their
paper?
wives,
But you use toilet paper?
don't
Come on, I don't use no damn toilet. I hope y'all don't use toilet paper, man.
You use wipes, huh?
Hell yeah, I use
You use a
wipes.
natural kind?
Hell
Flushing it
yeah,
down your
brother.
toilet.
Brother,
You flushing it down your toilet.
Huh?
You flushing that down your toilet?
Bro, I don't use nothing Johnson. Bro, I never in my life used Johnson & Johnson. You said what?
You flushing it down your toilet?
They got flushable wipes.
Nah, that shit fuck up your toilet.
Shit, bro, I've been using them fucking 13 years.
Yeah, but eventually that shit gonna catch up to you, bro.
Fuck it, brother. That's why you call the maintenance man, brother.
Yeah, you live in a you live
Yeah,
brother,
brother.
gotta make that
So
maintenance.
you use
man
toilet
work.
paper.
See, I gotta use both, bro.
Yeah, y'all wilding the fuck out.
I use it when I have it, though. The
Like
wipes
I
is
said,
way
I
better.
can't imagine using no toilet paper, bro.
Hey, what?
That
Yeah,
shit
you
just
can
watch
only
when you start changing diapers, right? Use the toilet paper to change diaper, bro. See how that shit works out for you.
Use wipes, bro.
Exactly, brother. So you need to use wipes for yourself.
Yeah. Got
Exactly.
baby wipes. Yeah, I do use wipes, bro. I carry that. I carry that on me all the time. I got some right here in my bag.
When I have it, I use it, bro.
But hey, that doesn't.
When are you not gonna have it though?
Sometimes at the house.
Nah, man, you tripping, bro. You got
Yeah.
ass on you right now. I mean, you got shit on you right now.
Let's get back to it, man.
Yeah, cut.
Hey,
No, I was gonna say, go ahead.
Esau attacking the other parts of the body where he has an opening.
Armpit.
The armpit.
Yeah, but like I said,
When you
we're
take a shower,
Oh,
when you take a shower, your pores open, and the water, okay, that you take a shower in
you
is
gotta
no
get a
good.
filter.
Right.
I got Jolly, that shit. Bro, I use the Jolly filtration. Like it's expensive, but that shit. I noticed it the first day when I switched out my shower heads. The shower head, it comes with a little filter, easy to install. Man, I noticed. I felt the change. The difference the first day after I got the shower. God damn, Shit
I
feels
gotta
good.
control my shit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to, man. I was gonna say, Esau strips everything out of the food, right? Then he creates this market for all the supplements, man. You got the GNCs, the vitamin shops. So he's getting paid on, and then he gets paid off for the sick people.
Right.
So he's getting paid
All across the
all
board.
across the board from what he's doing to this food, man.
The vitamins that at the store should be in your food.
I know, but I'm saying,
Yeah.
but he stripped it,
Yeah.
and then he created a market for all the supplements and
But-
these fucking fucking pills, man.
But the supplements are not even doing their job, man. It's mostly what's it called? What's the word? They
Well, your body can't really absorb those things because they're not organic. A lot of them are not organic. You know, they're what's the other? It's not organic. It's synthetic. A lot of them are synthetic. You know, and then when you pee, you see your pee come out all yellow because that's it right there. That's all the vitamins coming out. You know.
Plus, he'll do like what they call a proprietary blend. You know, he'll put the ingredient that you need, but he won't give you the actual dosage amount. You know, he'll just put a bunch of them, so you're not really getting the right amount of dosage of whatever supplement you're taking.
So basically, we're in hell, man.
That's it.
Basically, we just
It's
need
all
the Lord to
scam.
come back.
We need it.
We need new bodies. Because this shit, it's taxing to fucking try to eat the best way you can, man. For one, it's expensive, man.
Yeah.
And for two, it's just so fucking much, man, that you gotta avoid, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, god damn, yo.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that sound on TikTok? God damn. God damn.
Hey, this devil make it so you can't avoid his dentist, his doctors. You can't avoid
Nah,
his...
you can avoid his doctors.
I mean, to everyone.
Nah, you go. I mean, people are just stupid, but you can avoid the doctors, man.
Yeah, come
You
on.
can, if you actually take the medicines that the Lord given us,
Yeah.
you know, from the earth, you can avoid them doctors,
I
man.
haven't been to a doctor in a long, long time.
Bro, fuck the doctors.
Lord willing,
bro.
it stays like that, man. Cause
That's the last place you want to be, honestly.
Yeah, that's a death house.
yeah, cause all they do is when they look up your medical records and they see you missing certain vaccines, they try to get that. They try to make you take it, and they get mad when you refuse.
You gotta use a code word, brother.
Yes, Salakia. But let me bring out the scripture. Because there's a reason why our food is defiled. It's Ezekiel 4 and
I knew it was coming out.
yeah, it has to.
Yeah.
But 13 it
Right.
says, and the Lord said, even thus, you know what, I'll start from I'll start from 8. All right, it says Ezekiel 4 and 8. And behold, I will lay bands upon thee, and thou shalt not. No, it's like 9. It says, take thou also unto thee wheat and barley and beans and lentils and millet and fitches, and put them in one vessel, and make thee bread thereof according to the number of the days that thou shalt lie upon thy side. 390 days shalt thou eat thereof. And thy meat which thou shalt eat shall be by weight, 20 shekels a day. From time to time shalt thou eat it. Thou shalt drink also water by measure, the 6th part of hin from time to time shalt thou drink. And thou shalt eat it as barley cakes, and thou shalt bake it with dung that cometh out of a man in their sight. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat the defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I drive them.
That defiled bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, the chemicals, GMO, high fructose corn syrup. That's that
really-
modern day defiling of the bread.
Like they showed on that movie, Snowpiercer. They found out that what they really was eating.
Yeah.
If we really found out what we was eating, we'll probably throw up.
Eventually, that's what it's gonna come down to. They're gonna really want us to eat crickets and worm insects, basically. Hey, like not only just how you're eating bad food, not only how the food they eat, but how Esau makes you eat. You know, makes you you gotta eat like 3-4 times a day, breakfast, lunch, dinner.
I never was that person.
You know,
I never was I don't know how people could do that, man. That's too much.
think about our forefathers. They didn't eat 3-4 times a day. To get a meal, you have to make the meal, and that took a lot of time, man. Especially if you wanted a chicken or lamb, you have to kill a lamb and cut off the fat, and that alone takes a lot of time. That's a lot of work. Kill a lamb, shed its skin, and cutting off that fat, that took time. Okay?
That's another reason why a lot of people are fat, not just because of the foul food, but the convenience of the food.
Yeah.
People telling you have to eat 3 times a day, 5 times a day. Burger King, McDonald's, and all that. All
Yeah.
that convenience.
You got a bunch of restaurants around you. Dave's Hot Chicken, and Medic C, whatever, Panda Express.
People love to eat.
Down the street is McDonald's, Taco Bell.
People like
Okay,
to
oh,
eat.
Fat Burger.
Panda Express.
Shit, you got people that order. Man, I remember doing Grubhub. I delivered to the same house, the same day, like twice.
Damn.
I'm like, goddamn, dude. I'll do it twice a day, sometimes. Same house. Damn, dude, you don't know how to fucking cook. You always ordering out and shit. But whatever's money for me, you know, money in my pockets. Verse 14. Then said I, Lord, power, behold, my soul hath not been polluted from my youth up, even till now have I not eaten of that which died of itself, or is torn in pieces, neither came there an abominable flesh into my mouth. Because that's a law. You know, we're not supposed to eat an animal, even if it's a clean animal. If it dies of itself, we're not supposed to eat it. Okay? The thing about all these animals in these slaughterhouses that probably died of itself. The Esau throws away that whole the cow, like, nah, that's money right there, man.
Bro, you seen a video of a man cutting the cancer out of the meat?
Yeah, they could do that too. You know, and our bread is so defiled here, man. You're not eating real food. Okay? But it says, there said he unto me, Lo, I have given thee cow's dung from man's dung, and thou shalt prepare thy bread therewith. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem, and they shall eat bread by weight and with care, and they shall drink water by measure with astonishment. Right, like now, today's time, okay? In the ancient world, you could just go to the well and get water. Now you have to what? You have to go buy it. And plastic bottles, that is polluting it. You know? Yeah, this plastic right here, man. Okay, you got this right here was $7.99. Okay? And it says pH 10, right? A balanced alkaline, but you don't know how long it's been sitting in the store. It could be sitting in the store for days and the pH balance could drop to 7 or below. You know?
If you knew anything about water, water becomes anything you put it in. It absorbs that plastic.
Yeah, especially when you put it in the sun. When it's in the sun, you know? Let me get another scripture.
And if you eat chocolate in this place, oh hell no, you eating rat doodle.
Wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be a famine in the word. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll go away when the Lord when it's time.
Yeah.
How?
Go away.
They gonna go away.
Exactly. When we go away,
Your ass
all
gonna-
hell gonna break loose on this earth. We're gonna start seeing apparitions. I always be thinking about these apparitions, man, that the Bible speaks of. You know what I'm saying? Fucking ghosts and shit. Come on.
You know, I see the statues, right? The people having man statues and all type of statues. They're like, damn, imagine the spirit just gets in that
And it comes alive. And
gets in
moves.
that gets in that, yeah, gets in that statue and just starts walking and shit.
You ever seen them clips where the dude is dressed like a fucking bush and he just jumps out?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You see how people lose their shit, man.
yeah, just off that.
Just off that, bro.
Especially
Right.
the women.
It's always women. I paid attention to that. I'm like, let me see how many women scream. Or how many people scream. It's only the women that scream.
The man
Yeah,
like
men be like,
do
oh,
that.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Men are just naturally
Yeah.
just.
some
The
men,
women, they just.
some
they
men
start
will be
screaming
like,
and shit.
some men will be like this. Come on, throw you some
Yeah,
hand.
some men, you know. But it's always the women. Ah! Each time. We're gonna be hearing them screams, man.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah. This place is about to turn into a nightmare. Okay? A nightmare on earth. Okay, and it's not gonna stop. It's gonna continue to progress until the Lord comes.
Yeah, it ain't gonna
You know?
be a nightmare on Elm Street. It's gonna be a nightmare on America.
It's gonna be the forever purge.
Yep, there you go.
Forever purge. You know, those screams are not gonna stop.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, you won't be able to wake up from it like in Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, you can be no boogeyman in your dream, man. The
Yeah.
boogeyman's gonna come to life.
Right.
Freddy
Yeah.
Krueger with the metal claw is gonna be there in your living room, man.
Yeah, seriously, man.
It ain't gonna be no 911. Okay? It's gonna be like what's his name back in the day? Flavor Flav. 911 is a joke. Remember that song?
Nah.
911 is
before
a
our
joke.
time.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Public Enemy.
Yeah.
All I know
911
is
a joke.
All I know is 1989. What's that one? Fight the Power. That's
Fight
the only
the
one I
Power,
know.
that
I don't know
beat,
no
yeah.
other Public Enemy song.
Yep.
Yeah, there ain't gonna be no one responding, man. You know, there's gonna be spirits created for vengeance, man, and you're gonna have to face them as well.
Yep.
I gotta. Isaiah 66:4. I will also choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them, because when I called, none did answer.
Right, just like they showed you on Bird Box. People were seeing shit. They was
The worst fears.
seeing some shit that you can't even see. The Lord could plague you like that.
Yeah.
You know?
The Lord will send something on you specifically for you.
Yep.
Whatever phobia you have,
Said I would choose.
arachnophobia,
Their delusions.
whatever. Yeah, choose your delusions, man.
Yeah, I'm see that
There's
word.
a lot of phobias, bro. There's
Yeah.
so many phobias, bro. Like,
And like, it's like crazy phobias. Yeah, people that have be stuck are scared to use the public bathroom.
you got people that are afraid of water, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Wantness
Yeah.
can price let's say,
You got people that are
vexation.
afraid of birds, bro.
Yeah.
Is it arachnophobia?
Arachnophobia, yeah. Fear of spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah, fear of spiders. Like, damn, man, the Lord could really bug you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because them fears gonna affect your life to where you can't do certain things. You know? Like Esau. What is Esau supposed to be? Jake. I be at work and these Edomites be talking to me. I know they're talking to me out of fear, man. You just awkward, motherfucker. You don't have to see black people in your day to day, nor talk to them. So
Yeah.
it's just a weird feeling I get when these Edomites talk to me, man.
Hey, they were all mad over that Mortal Kombat scene, the one where
Oh.
where is it Jackson? You know, he had his kingdom.
Yeah, Esau scared of Jake.
He's scared of that.
Yeah, because he knows what Jake could.
They're scared of revenge.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that's what they're gonna get. That's
Yeah,
what
they
we're gonna
gonna
give
get
them.
Right.
But they don't know that. They don't know the way it's coming, man.
Yeah, ain't gonna be.
It's gonna be heavenly, man.
Yeah.
It ain't just gonna be the nigga from the block.
It's gonna be.
Nah, it's deeper than that. Nah, the Lord he gonna give us just due. Look at that,
Exactly.
Jacob.
Yeah.
The Lord gonna give us just due, man.
Yeah. And it's gonna be with the Lord's anger. Okay?
Just like when the Lord sent Esau, it wasn't just on some sloppy shit. Nah,
Right.
the Lord set him up right and got us real good. So the Lord gonna set us up right. He gonna get you motherfuckers, man.
Yep.
They think it's just gonna be some half-ass revenge. Nah, it's gonna be some shit you didn't think of, man.
Right.
That's why they give you Jake's false promises of reparations. That are-
Oh yeah, right.
Like San Francisco, when they give how much? I think $5 million to
million,
each
yeah.
black
And a
man.
house.
Like get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I was about to say that. I'll take some money.
I'll take it.
When they gonna do that shit in Southern Cali, goddamn.
Right.
What's up, motherfucking Newsom? Motherfucker, what's up?
Yeah.
Give us some money, dude.
Yeah.
Inflate that dollar more. I mean, run that dollar to the ground,
Oh,
goddamn.
they say that recently, how much? I think Black Lives Matter movement just received
83 billion, bro.
money out of nowhere.
Where'd all that money go?
So they're gonna do reparations down here?
That's what
There's too
California
many
is
of us in LA, bro.
That's what California. That's what Newsom is. No, that's what he promised all blacks
Oh,
of
yeah.
California.
But how do they know if you're black?
They trace your line.
Nah,
but,
fuck out of here, man.
They said you're only gonna
Like-
get it if you can prove that you have
Fuck outta here,
grandparents and
man.
slavery
Yeah, that-
and all.
None of us can prove that shit.
Yeah.
We're destroyed people. How you gonna ask for some proof? Motherfucker,
He's-
look at me,
Hey.
and that's that.
Yeah.
You know Esau is gonna be in there claiming it. Well, you know my great grandfather, he was a Cherokee. He was a Cherokee
That's
Indian.
that's how they are now. Like
Blackfoot, right?
Black-
that,
Blackfoot
that
Indian.
one spot in Venice Beach, the Gadite spot, which is really
That's
fucking
straight up Edomites.
all Edomites pretending to be
Yeah.
Gadites. Man, like I looked at them like y'all motherfuckers ain't Gadites.
Then when I went to Arizona, bro, bought some stones. Motherfucker talking about he a Gadite. Get your ass out of here, man. These motherfuckers are scandalous, yo.
Let me finish this.
Isaiah 6:64. I also will choose the delusions and will bring their fears upon them. Because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear. They did evil before mine eyes and chose that in which I delighted not.
Yeah, the Lord's speaking right now. And as you can see, no one's listening, man. He's taking his counsel to naught, man. People are taking all his counsel to naught.
Yeah.
I can't
So
wait.
yeah, the Lord says he's going to choose your delusions,
You gotta
man.
keep the faith, bro.
He's going to bring their fears, your worst fears upon you, man.
Oh, let me see.
This is a beautiful thing the Lord is doing, man. Hey, man, Lord's where we all make it, man. And we get to actually see everything that the scriptures say, man.
Yeah.
Cause it's really beautiful, man. You know, take your emotions out of it. You know, yeah, we catch hell, but it's amazing, man.
Yeah. The
Because
storyline.
The storyline is beautiful. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect
You know?
script. The script.
The script is perfect,
Yeah.
man.
Exactly.
The greatest story ever told, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Still
like
being told.
the fact that these devils are losing their power, man. They don't
Oh,
even,
yeah.
they don't really even realize it yet. And we're coming up. You know, this word is going out. Prophecies is happening back to back.
Yeah.
You know, the world is not in a good spirit no more. They're not jolly no more.
Right.
They don't know what the fuck to expect next.
The mirth has left the land.
Mirth is gone, or it's leaving.
Yeah.
The door is open. They about to walk out.
Yeah.
No, you know, with nowhere to be found. So man, we just gotta keep the faith. You know, keep that patience about ourselves, man.
Yep.
Patience.
Walk with that integrity, man. And wait on the Lord, man, because the Lord gonna make good on everything, man. This shit is temporary, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, before we know it, all hell gonna be breaking loose. And we gonna be the only ones excited, like, yeah, we knew the Lord was coming, man. You know, one day, man, watch, man.
We at the end of this thing.
Yeah, man.
Okay. What
Don't
the
let this
scripture
thing
say?
go.
We are closer than
Our salvation is nearer than we believe, man.
That's it.
Our redemption draweth nigh, man.
Yeah.
You know, watch, man. Watch.
Hasten the day, man.
Watch, man.
That's it.
Hey, let's get on that Ephesians, close that out. Ephesians 6.
It's about 5 now.
We can end it on that. Ephesians 6 and 12.
And we never finished that, huh? Yeah.
Back in Ephesians
This the
chapter
first,
6,
This is the first week where the sun's not going down
verse
fast.
12.
Nah, second week.
Yeah, that's it. 6 and 12.
Nah, it just happened Sunday, bro. What you talking about?
It's the second week.
It's
Last
Ephesians,
Sunday. Oh, but no.
It just happened Sunday.
All right, we'll talk about it later.
Ephesians 6 and 12.
It's not even a week yet,
As
bro.
many as desire.
Now, where you at?
Oh, my bad. dude.
Ephesians
Oh,
6 and 12.
I was in the Galatians.
Gotta read kind of fast.
Ephesians 6 and 12. It says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
That spiritual wickedness in high places, man. These elites, they want to bring in that new world order, man. Go ahead.
Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day.
Yeah, evil day, the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Take on that whole armor, you know, this whole book. Eat this whole book, man. Take it all in, you know. Cleanse yourself, cleanse your ways, man. Keep the faith, have patience. Go ahead.
And having done all to stand, stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having the breastplate of righteousness.
The breastplate of righteousness, man. Keeping these commandments to the best of your abilities, man. Go ahead.
It says, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherein with ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked.
That's the most important thing, man. That shield of faith. That's why they call it the shield. That faith is the most important thing in this truth, man. Having faith. Believing in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Believing in his name. Calling upon his name.
That's what's going to carry you on unto the end.
Right.
All right, that faith.
It's going to defend you from those fiery darts of the devil, man.
Yeah.
Okay. All the things people become obsessed about this world, man. Okay. All those things you're not going to be obsessed about this world, man. And the things that's happening. You ain't got to have the latest this, the latest that. You ain't got to go to this party. You ain't got to be hanging out with these thugs. You know. You ain't got to smoke. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do none of that stuff, man. The things of the world, you don't have to do that.
It says, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High.
Helmet of salvation, man. Always thinking about Yahushua and that fathership coming back, man. That always has to be in your mind. That's your main motivation for everything, man.
Yeah, I put a clip on the chat. You know, it was I think it was Instacart recording the skies. And it was just lightning everywhere, man. It looked like a chariot was in the mix, but and it made me think about the Lord's return. Like, dang, it probably is gonna be lightning everywhere, man. When the chariots fill the sky, man.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be some shit.
It looked like
There was
like a
lightning.
movie screen. It was so light.
You seen it?
Yeah,
Oh,
and then
man.
that one lightning strike that came down in the middle.
Yeah.
It was lightning when the Lord came down and visit his people on Mount Sinai.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Lightning
Yeah,
and
bro.
thunder.
Yeah,
That's
so
what it says.
Yeah.
And most likely
thunder, yeah.
gonna be. It's,
Yeah.
that lightning is something else.
That's one of the scariest sounds, man. A real ripping thunder. man.
Trumpet, you can hear a trumpet, and the voice said, "Come out of here, my people."
Yeah.
The shout, it says a shout in 1 Thessalonians 4:16. The shout was made. That shout, when you go to Revelation 18, come out of here, my people, man. And the people is referring to is the elect of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, some Indians that have not made this place your rest and have already departed from her spiritually. Okay?
Verse 18. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all the saints.
Yeah, man. Watch as well as pray, man. That's what it's about. You might have any closing scriptures?
Well, that's it, brother.
That's it. Yeah. So another Saturday down, man. Will, man. And we'll be out of here soon.
That's right.
So all praise to Yahweh.
Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Hey, man. All praise to Yahweh, Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders and great millstone that taught us his word. Speaking salutation to the brothers that are pushing this truth in sincerity and in truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.